There we go. Hello. Hello, 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 everyone. It's your favorite programming error that just refuses to be fixed. CodeErr. And today is the day where we're gonna be not just continuing Rain Code, but potentially finishing it. That's right. According to everything the game has told us so far, there's a very, very high likelihood of this being the final Mystery Labyrinth. And I am super excited. Raid code? No, wait. There is no raid. Okay then. As also Rob is here, I see. Now then, without further ado, let's get the loading screen over and done with. We are ready to enter the Mystery Labyrinth. Now, I am super excited. Last time we learned that Makoto has coalesced with us, which means he can now move during stop time, which means he likely is going to enter the Mystery Labyrinth and follow us. That's my best theory. Either that, or he's gonna get up to some shit outside the Mystery Labyrinth while time is frozen. Either way, it won't be good. You already know it won't be good. So, I am super excited to see what's gonna happen. Ow! Also, we walked in this time. We weren't thrown down here. Why are we still hurt? Also, by the way, was the outside of the Mystery Labyrinth always this broken? Or is this Mystery Labyrinth pre-damaged for some reason? I don't remember there being this much rubble outside. Maybe I just haven't been paying enough attention to the background outside.
Why did you let go halfway through?
Still, that happened, yeah. Oh, she let go, that's it. Probably not fully completed. Rubble isn't there normally, okay. Interesting. Also, hello, Deadly. How are you doing today?
You can't just start breaking tradition, you know.
I hope you're excited, Deadly. I'm not sure how long you'll stay, but we're gonna have some fun here because I think our main antagonist is currently able to move during stop time.
I've gotten used to this view.
In the beginning, you were so
Good
terrified
luck
of the
in
Mystery
Genshin
Labyrinth.
then. 250! Nice! That is a nice milestone. Congratulations on that.
Maybe that means I've grown as a detective.
It means I've been a phenomenal mentor.
The Sans Giga Chat fight? Oh, I know of that one. Seems interesting and hard.
But this Mystery Labyrinth seems different from the previous ones.
Oh, it does seem different. They're acknowledging it.
I figured. We'll finally uncover Kanai Ward's ultimate secret, just up ahead. No matter what the truth may be, I will expose it. Whatever the mystery may be, I'll never turn my eyes away. That's my mission as a detective.
Makoto falling in and landing directly on top of us as we just finished our statement.
Can I count on your support again, Shinigami?
Still relying on others after all this time.
Main character is Makoto. Absolutely.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yes, I am.
Here we go. Do the little dance. Oh, she looks serious. Oh, never mind. Now she's smiling. She looked more serious than normal there. Give us the sword. We require the blade. And that's when Makoto shows up with gun. Oh my god, it's actually just gonna be Makoto from Danganronpa. We have the blade, he has the gun for truth. Truth bullets versus solution keys. Who will come out on top?
Here's the solution key we'll need.
Imagine. Imagine. Hostile should actually. They should. But who knows? Who knows if it's gonna happen. Oh, HD Rumble time! Good old HD Rumble.
Thanks.
Oh, you've never thanked me for this before. I considered just handing it over normally, but I'm glad I kept it this way instead.
You can do it normally.
Well, damn.
Anyway, let's go. Let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth.
Throws up. Thanks. Indeed. Alright, I wonder what Makoto's gonna do. Is he gonna follow us? And if so, when will we encounter him? It's time. Ooh! We're actually walking through Kanai Ward now! Oh wow, and it changed to that door behind us. Okay, I see. Thumbs up, thanks, I hate it. Dev team, damn. So since this is about revealing Kanai Ward's ultimate secret, I guess we are actually in Kanai Ward
The
again.
mystery this time seems to be deeply related to Kanai Ward itself. Just like you said, Master.
There's
if we
already
keep
one of those
going,
cues.
We should be able to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
This place seems fit for the final mystery.
A lot of them around
Speaking
here.
of, why do you think this is the last mystery labyrinth?
And the people are more ghostly
No
than
reason.
normal.
It just feels like that. I think I needed your powers in order to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret
hear
in
that?
the first place. I've got a feeling that when we solve this mystery, our pact will come to an end.
I'm not sure if that music was always in the
Am I
background,
wrong?
but it's the same music from the title
You
screen.
know I can't reveal anything about our pact. Regardless, if I train you to be a great detective, there'll come a day
I don't
you
think
won't
that
need me
motif
anymore.
was during the was ever played during the Mystery
There's
Labyrinth
still a
so
ways to
far.
go before I can call myself a
Unless I'm
true
just dumb.
detective. At the very least, I have to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
Hmm? I think I've heard that before somewhere.
Don't you remember? You heard that from the person who left the strongest impression on you.
Oh, right, you're just a copycat.
That we are
I'm
apparently.
copying nobody. I'm just echoing what they said.
It would have
guess you
made
could
more
say they
sense.
influenced me.
Maybe you should have.
If that was said by a detective you admire, it seems like a good idea to aim for the same goal.
He has to prove it. At least I think so. They explained that it's connected to Kanai
Wait, here
Ward,
it
but
comes!
okay.
It's the mystery protecting Kanai Ward's ultimate secret!
It's pipes.
Then we just need to solve it. Let's go, Shinigami!
Alright, first obstacle of the final Mystery Labyrinth. Let's check it out. What's the cause of Amaterasu and Kanai Ward's development? Keymaster 1 and 2. What was it that got the development started? I think the report you picked up in the factory says something. Use solution key. Restricted area. The homunculus research. Go for it. Well, that was easy, but it was only the first hurdle of many. Starting off nice and easy, as they
The mystery
should.
of Kanai Ward began with the homunculus research.
Yeah, there's no mistake that's the root cause of what's going on in this city.
There was a bit of a delay on Yuma's portrait loading in there, huh? I wonder why. Ooh, fancy.
So it involves the mystery of the homunculus research? Let's clear it up all at once, Master.
Oh, it's about time I have to bleed again.
Huh?
What's the question? Ow. Why did the unified government request the homunculus research? Pretty sure it was for military purposes. It would be nice for medical technology, but no, of course, it's always for military purposes, and you know it. What's the other Danganronpa games? I'm not sure. See, there has never been a mention of any ultimate talents in this. And ultimate talents were a big thing in Danganronpa. Throughout the entirety of Danganronpa. So, since they never mentioned anything like that, I don't think it could be set in the same universe, because I'm pretty sure something like that would have been brought up.
Say,
If they finish the homunculus research, they'd be able to make humans that can live forever, right?
Yep. And they don't use that for medical technology, but rather for the military. Yes.
Right here!
Obviously. If something can be used for military purposes, it will always be used for military purposes. That is the reality that everyone has to deal with.
The Yuji wanted to create an immortal army.
It is
and
similar,
requested that
yes.
Amaterasu conduct homunculus research.
Fortes are similar, but also go a little bit beyond what talents can do. Talents are still mostly in the realm of possibility, okay? Except for Nagito's luck. That is just straight up a bullshit supernatural ability. But normally talents are more logical, but this is just straight up time manipulation and, you know, having your soul leave your body type shit. This goes way beyond what talents could normally do.
basically, it was for military purposes.
You're super lucky. Yo, I can stop time. And yeah, and Fubuki can even rewind time.
So
Not
what
just stop
exactly
it.
are homunculi?
They're artificially made human beings.
Uh-huh.
Human DNA
And
is
they're
extracted
immortal.
to use as a base to grow human cells. The age, gender, and looks are synthetically copied onto an artificial human.
Mm-hmm.
What's the fun in copying people to begin with?
Maybe
That's something I'll never
they need
understand.
human DNA.
Humans are such
And I guess they
weird
can't
creatures.
experiment to make their own humans, so they have to rely on existing ones. Alright, who's my opponent?
Is that a mystery phantom?
For a Mystery Phantom, that sure doesn't look very defined. But it showed up in the form of a Q. So it has to be a Phantom. It can't be actual Makoto. Plus, I don't think the physique matches up. And again, all we know is that because it showed up in form of Qs, it has to be some kind of manifestation from the labyrinth itself, not something from outside. It's Yuma? But Shadow Yuma? There are some similarities, but I guess we'll find out.
Whose phantom is it?
Ooh, you know what? Maybe this is gonna be a thing like with Yomi, but we don't even know who it is until later on. Could be.
Huh? It's me!
Oh, it is
Right.
us! Damn, okay, you got it, Spinny. You're on top of this. It was definitely one theory, but I didn't want to jump to a conclusion, but yeah, okay.
The mystery phantom is the materialization of someone who wants to conceal the truth.
God damn it, Yuma, why do you want to conceal the truth? What are you doing? Are you holding yourself back again, like with the Yako case?
Master, you want to hide the truth?
Me? That's impossible!
Question. If we don't want to hide the truth, just throwing a random thing out there that might not be relevant at all. Makoto didn't make like a homunculus Yuma designed to hide the truth from us, right? But even then, if we don't know about homunculus Yuma, why would he show up in the Mystery Labyrinth? That is made up from our understanding of the case. So no, that doesn't really make too much sense in that case.
Master, quick! Defeat Master right away!
Yeah.
Damn, that's the most boring ass design for a Mystery Phantom though. Hopefully he looks more cool in phase 2. Give us that transformation sequence. He's just floating there,
Don't go any
menacingly.
There's nothing up ahead. Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. Homunculi are just a fantasy.
Is that so?
I was completely wrong.
The question is what to push for. I think Homunculi are just a fantasy is what I'm pushing. And so we see how it looks. You are aware how much fucking HP there is. We talked about this before. It's not happening. Actually, no, I did die once. Forget about that. I did die once. I forgot how it was, though, that happened. I think it was I ran out of time on something. Yeah, I ran out of time in a minigame. So many self-serving arguments.
It's all made up. Use your powers of deduction and repel the contradiction.
Don't go any further.
But I will.
There's nothing up ahead.
But there is.
Let's give up and go home.
Let's not.
What I'm looking for doesn't exist.
Alright, the next one I want to push, I think. Come on, hit it. There we go. I totally missed him, but I guess it still counts. To me. Why me stop me if me is me? Let me go so me can solve the case. Yes.
No, homunculi don't exist.
We literally saw Homunculi, you idiot phantom.
I was wrong. Completely wrong.
Ooh, look at that. Your eyes are leaky, Yuma. So there, Homunculi nutrition, reaction to sound.
Homunculi don't exist. Have you even seen the homunculus?
We have.
Do you have any proof they exist?
We have seen them.
It's true it was being researched.
Memo? Yes.
But that research was cancelled.
Yes.
That research was a complete failure.
Yes. I mean, it was a failure, but
They weren't able to succeed.
But not because they didn't create homunculi, but because the homunculi they create weren't perfect. Oh, come on, that looked totally like I could duck under it, right?
You may want to cover up the truth, Master, but there's no doubt a homunculus was there.
Yeah, I know. I know, Rob. There are many statements here that could work. I just need to find the correct blade.
You have anything that might prove that, Master?
Now,
For now, let's check the solution keys. Ow. Reaction to sound, range from creation. There it is. Specifically created homunculus 3 years prior. That proves they were created. So I had the right key selected. Okay, now I just need to find the perfect one to use.
homunculi don't exist. Seen the homunculus?
We have, but that is not something I can argue against. With
Do you
that
have any
key.
proof they exist?
We have proof.
It's true it was being researched.
It was. That is not something I need to deny.
That research was cancelled.
It was cancelled. Yes.
That research was a complete failure.
It
They
was a
weren't
failure.
able to succeed. Homunculi don't exist.
Damn it. Okay, I have to think. The research was a failure, but I guess not enough of a failure. I guess that's what I have to argue against.
For now, the homunculi don't.
Right? successfully... Okay, yeah, I guess that's what I argue against.
Exist.
Again, I know they created the homunculus, but it was still a failure of a research project because they suck at creating actually functional homunculi the way they want them to be.
It's true it was being researched.
So still a failure, but I guess not a complete failure.
That research was cancelled.
And I would know, because I'm a failure.
That research was a complete failure.
Alright. That's the one then.
This is the truth.
Get his ass!
No, 3 years ago, the UG successfully manufactured a homunculus.
Yup.
The report Fubuki left me clearly said so.
Okay, that was a sound, Yuma. You already retreating? Okay, that was fast. Again, why does Mystery Phantom Yuma have the most boring design out of everyone? Probably just, you know, making us even more excited for Phase 2, where he's gonna go absolutely crazy.
So, that really was me.
I voted peak game!
How would I be a Mystery Phantom?
There's no point thinking about these things if you have no clues. Let's keep going.
Alright, thanks for the head pat, by the
Anyway,
way.
the unified government
For a
must
job
have
well
really
done.
wanted to make that homunculus. They tasked Amaterasu to make it, but set up their own research facilities as well.
Ow!
They tried to accelerate the research by having these
What
two
the
facilities
fuck?
compete with each other.
I have never spasmed out
The
that
government
much.
was first to have their experiments succeed. But apparently, that was the only successful experiment.
Those are some terrible odds.
What I want to know is the identity of that homunculus they were able to create.
Extra
According to the
heavy.
report Fubuki left behind.
You broke every bone in my body.
Success in one person's DNA. Someone believed to have the world's greatest mind.
Yep, number 1. They totally, again, I have said it before, they made a homunculus of number 1. And my theory is that number 1 homunculus is Makoto. Which would explain his offhand joke about us having to tell number 1 that his son is looking for him. Because he would be, you know, in a way, his son.
The only successful specimen was from the world's greatest mind.
Uh-huh. Are we back? We're back already.
The world's dumbest looking mystery phantom.
I agree with that.
He looks dumb?
At the very least, he looks like the most boring. Oh, never.
Hey, run away! After him!
To the
Chase that
clock
little
tower.
bastard's dumb face.
This time you directly said I was dumb.
Are we gonna revisit the crimes of all the chapters? Because the clock tower was the chapter 1 case about the nail man.
Clock tower, it's blocking the path.
We're totally gonna be revisiting the sides of the different cases. Oh dear god, yes. This is gonna be a trip down memory lane.
Just solve the mystery like you always do. You got this.
Who was the person with the world's greatest mind? Oh, we know that. That one's easy.
I wonder who that was about. I'm totally drawing blanks.
And that, Shinigami, is why you are the one who's dumb. Not me. It's not about the characteristics. CEO. Memo on corpse. That's the one. The memo on the corpse is who. Yeah, he's the world's greatest mind. It even says it in there. And I feel like Makoto might be that homunculus, but again, we don't have any proof. Memo on corpse. But we will find the proof we need. Oh, hello. What were you doing in
The true
there?
identity of the world's greatest mind was written on a memo left by the dead criminal in the refrigerator.
City's gone.
It's
No
the
Thomas
person known
yet,
as number
Rob.
1 of the World Detective Organization.
Oh wow, we killed him already.
He ran off again. What's going on? It's like he's trying to lead me somewhere.
Maybe he isn't trying to get in the way. Maybe we have made such a strong maybe our presence in the Mystery Labyrinth is already so strong that we have created a Mystery Labyrinth copy of ourselves that is actively helping solve the cases. In a way. Then again, he still fought against us, so who knows? He'll come here.
Shinigami?
Huh? It's nothing. Anyway, let's go after him.
To think.
Nails.
The only successful homunculus was based on the world's
Yep,
greatest
that
mind.
confirms it. Nail man
Number
killings
one,
and the
WDO.
oh my god, they're moving.
But if that's true, then there's something else
Nails and dolls.
bothering
This
me
is
about it.
100% about the nail man.
Hey, Master!
The reference.
What's up?
I nailed this
Nothing.
room.
I was just thinking about how we should keep our focus on Kanai Ward's mysteries.
That
I
we
mean,
should.
The completed homunculus disappeared, right? So that doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
You can't say for certain it's unrelated.
Well, number one was that old man, right?
Yup.
You never saw him anywhere in Kanai Ward.
True.
That's true. I didn't see him in the city.
But he got bombed.
See? I told you that homunculus has nothing to do with this stuff.
He got bombed at the same exact time we were
World's
knocked out.
greatest
It
mind.
has to be
He got blown up
connected.
with that building, right?
Yeah, while we
That's
were being knocked
true,
out by
though
Makoto.
I feel like he went down too easily.
Who cares about that old geezer? Let's talk about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Sure.
The museum. Yep. All these references to the first case, if you don't count chapter 0. And we're entering the school. Tripped out memory lane. This is where we met Kurumi.
Succeeded in their homunculus experiment.
This is the case we solved for Kurumi.
Problem is Kanai.
Ah,
What
feels
happened
like
to
so
the
long
research being
ago
done here?
already, and yet so recent at the same time.
Seems like that's the mystery we face.
And let's get rid of it. We're getting a lot of, like, simple choose the answer cases this time.
By the way,
You talked to the flatty about what happened 3 years ago, right? She forgot to look over the solution keys.
Yeah. What occurred at Kanai Ward in the name of scientific research? Project Homunculus. Right? That was to cover some stuff up. Yomi's rise, yet it's literally the only thing here that makes sense. Project Homunculus happened in the name of scientific research. The game, imagine. You know what? I wouldn't even complain. I wouldn't
Under the
complain
UG's
about more
jurisdiction,
game.
Amaterasu Corp grew impatient and conducted an experiment 3 years ago. That was known as Project Homunculus.
wasn't Dr. Weska in charge of that?
Oh, he was.
What was it all about anyway?
It was his greatest
I
failure.
don't know the exact details.
What? You shouldn't have said that, Yuma. Saying you
That's what we
don't know
have
the
to figure out
details
next.
is when you get blocked. What was done in Kanai Ward for the sake of research?
I wonder what was done to prepare for Project Homunculus.
Kind of feel like that was the required shots they were given, right? No, blood samples. Yeah, required blood samples for everyone in Kanai Ward. Because they needed the DNA of people to make the homunculi.
Looks like that's where we're starting. Good luck, Master. By the way,
You talked to the flatty about what happened 3 years ago, right? If you forgot.
That's the same dialogue. Blood test for all residents. That was their preparation. Get the DNA samples, make homunculi. Are we out of the school? On to the next area? We are.
Something else also happened in Kanai Ward 3 years ago. At the same
On to the
time as
murder
Project
case of
Homunculus.
Shachi.
All the residents were forced to take a blood test.
Maybe those mandatory blood tests had something to do with Project Homunculus?
Not just something, that's not where they got the DNA samples they
It's
needed.
true both took place 3 years ago, so I doubt they're unrelated.
Jump down and die at the end. Ah, you mean we're jumping into the storm drain again?
Which means the blood test wasn't checking for some contagious disease among the residents. They were extracting DNA from everyone to see who was suitable for homunculus research. Wait, if that's the case, then Project Homunculus is...
Is Oh, it's flooding. How fun.
There are some stairs over there! Master, run!
Right!
Up the stairs we go.
This place seems familiar.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah, it looks like Doya District.
You didn't say anything about the
I
school,
wonder if
though.
we have to go through here.
Yeah, I wonder why we have to go through everywhere.
Let's go!
Just walk up. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're in too much of a rush. Definitely making it seem like it's more of a rush than it is. Sorry, I'm going this way, Shinigami. Never mind, I can't. Imagine if they hit a memory shard in the Mystery Labyrinth right here. Wouldn't that be fun? Memory shard in the Mystery Labyrinth. Oh my god, just imagine. Whoa! Okay. And again! Why does it do that in bursts? Can't it do it, like, more gradually?
Looks like you discovered something about Project Homunculus.
Yeah, but
What's wrong?
well, if it's what I think it is, then horrible things were done for this research.
It's pretty
What?
horrible here too! Master,
Was created from Project Homunculus #1 Kanai Ward's residents. Was it all of the residents? There's no way. It can't be all of them.
But it's hard to believe, but it's the truth.
So you're telling me they killed all the residents and made new ones? Is that what you're saying? I mean, at the very least, it's the residents of the restricted area. At the very least, the residents of the restricted area are all homunculi.
Project Homunculus was an effort to create homunculi out of all the residents in Kanai Ward.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they were replaced.
all of them?
It doesn't mean they were replaced unless... Unless it does. Blank weak mystery. A gap in memory, right? Homunculi remember everything the original body remembered at the time their DNA was extracted. They extract the DNA, then a week passes until those copies are made. The copies replace the original people, but they have their memories still from that week ago when the DNA was originally extracted. That would explain the memory loss. And that is the best possible explanation for the memory loss. I literally can't come up with a better explanation. Oh my god, everyone living in Kanai Ward is a homunculus. Literally everyone. We're not seriously, oh god. In that case, not only is Kurumi a homunculus, like some people have already guessed, but that means all of them. So the ones in the restricted area are failed homunculi, while all the ones outside of the restricted area are homunculi that have actually successfully been developed, long after the project was supposedly cancelled. Actually, no, not long after the project was cancelled. They were still there. Then how are there so many failed homunculi as well? Also, that would explain another thing. You know they're... Listen. They keep saying that when a corpse is found, they have to get rid of it quickly because it rots so quickly because of rain. That's an excuse. They're getting rid of the corpses as quickly as possible because they would otherwise regenerate and come back to life. And they don't want to shatter the illusion. That's the reason the corpses have to be disposed of so quickly. So the people don't find out that they're literally immortal. And that's why they're brought to a special processing facility where they can actually get broken down properly without coming back. Unless... Okay, another way to think about it. The reason all the homunculi... Yeah, I know it's some downstairs. The reason all the homunculi in the restricted area are defective is because they were in the process of regenerating. So the people that died were brought into the restricted area, and the reason they're so broken is just because they aren't fully healed yet. Is that it? Or maybe there's some defect that causes them, when they come back to life, to not be functioning properly anymore, like the homunculi before they were killed. That could be it. So everyone's a homunculus. Which means the people we found weren't copies of the people we killed, they were the people we killed. Because the people we killed were already homunculi.
After
oh my
Amaterasu was
god!
outdone by their rival, they started searching for suitable DNA in every possible way. And that's what the blood tests were for. They created homunculi out of every citizen in town.
We shall see. We shall see.
Even if a few failed, all they needed was one successful specimen.
Actually, another theory. First of all, that proves that homunculi have souls. Because we were reaping the souls of every culprit, and if they were homunculi, then yeah, they still had a soul, we saw that. Maybe the reason why they're so zombified and can't interact normally anymore, why when they regenerate and come back to life, they don't behave like themselves anymore, is because they do no longer have a soul. But that wouldn't explain why there's so many zombies, because we only killed the soul of a few people. But at the very least, all the people that we do recognize, most of the people there were people we have killed, which means we reaped their soul, which might have caused them to not come back to life properly anymore. Curious, isn't it?
That was the purpose behind Project Homunculus.
So, what happened after that?
Well...
After that, the stairs broke. Happened as a result, blank weak mystery, toxic gas. The blank weak mystery happened.
Must be it! In the end, Project Homunculus was a failure. And as a result, the blank weak mystery occurred. The defective homunculi from the experiment were responsible for that event.
I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure.
Very well, homunculus. We know that we theorize that Makoto is a homunculus, and we know there is at least one homunculus that was a complete success. And we are theorizing that, yes, Makoto is that one homunculus that was a success. That is what I've been saying for multiple streams now. Okay, maybe not multiple, but at the very least, the entirety of last stream, I was saying that.
Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA. Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective.
The event Kurumi mentioned, where the city was ruined while everyone slept.
But in reality, everyone died and was replaced with a homunculus.
The destruction of the giant shutters of the lab where the experiment took place. All of that was caused when the defective homunculi attacked Kanai Ward.
An entire city was destroyed by defective homunculi, and no one's ever said a thing about it?
Because they all died and were replaced by functioning homunculi later.
And what What is the blank week mystery anyway? How can a whole week pass in a single night?
Right.
Well,
Those are the mysteries we need to unravel to get to the heart of the blank week. But I still haven't gathered my thoughts about it.
also Kurumi said her grandpa went missing. Wasn't that also during the blank week where he went missing? Because when the entire city was destroyed and everyone was killed, he couldn't get replaced by a homunculus. Because he refused the blood sample, right? And since he refused the blood sample, there was no DNA that could be used to make a copy. What do you mean, did we ever see the blood of the citizens? Yeah, at crime scenes. Remember? We saw a bunch of people that were killed in this city, that were residents of this city. Oh shit. Well, that's a problem.
Master, the Mystery Labyrinth is getting testy! You have to give an answer now!
I know, but...
Then I'll help you. Let's lay it all out together!
Oh, we're doing the thing. This is where we finally confirm that everyone in the entire city is a homunculus, except for us detectives. Dear God. Is that really where we're going with this? Oh, she's not smiling? No smile and a wink like usual? Doesn't she usually smile and wink at the start of this? Oh no. This is serious. Kanai's residents were replaced. Oh, it changes speed. That's interesting. 3. Cool. A. Damn it, I couldn't shoot again. Replace. There we go. Whoop. There she goes. All of the residents were replaced. Alright, honestly, when I started the game, that is not a mystery I ever could have figured out. But who would possibly come to that kind of conclusion? On the positive side, guys, that means Kurumi is immortal. Gotta look at the positives, am I right? At least she won't die. Oh god, imagine at the end of the Mystery Labyrinth, when we reveal... No, I think she talked about her friend refusing it. Actually, can I check my things real quick? Pretty sure her friend refused it, but not her. Blood test. Does it mention it? Kurumi's grandfather did not do the test and disappeared. That's what I said. He went missing because they didn't have a replacement for him. Yeah, everyone who did not take the test went missing. She didn't go missing. But you know what would be the worst case scenario in all of this? By the end, because we can reap multiple souls, right? At the end we reveal the true culprit behind the mystery is the group of homunculi that inhabit the city, and we just kill all the residents of the city at once, including Kurumi. That is the worst case scenario. Best case scenario, it's just Makoto. Crazy under the sun only goes into death.
Great job, Master! Awesome teamwork!
We are in shock. Maybe she didn't go as crazy and only fainted because she was actually a successful homunculus. Because again, you saw that all the other people, when the sun came out, were still able to run indoors, right? They were still able to run inside when the broadcast was issued, even though the sun was already out. All the defective ones immediately went crazy. So I guess that's that. If you're not defective, then the effect of the sun isn't as drastic. Maybe it takes some more time to take effect. Maybe it just knocks you out. Who knows?
Master?
They were all swapped during the blank week mystery.
Right, but who or what was swapped?
All of the residents were replaced with homunculi.
Everyone in Kanai Ward. Each resident was replaced by their homunculus. It happened during the blank week mystery.
People and sun. Gotta feel bad for them. They will never be able to see the sun. Isn't that despairing?
Everyone?
But that also means no, we can't take Kurumi out of here with us. She'll have to live in the city forever, basically, while it's raining. Well, she can go outside, but only if it's nighttime or it's raining outside.
Come on, that couldn't have happened.
Yes, it's impossible.
And that's why we are trying to hide it from us, because we don't want to accept it either.
It's too ridiculous to think they all could be swapped with homunculi. That's nothing but a fantasy.
Huh? Which is the real master?
Come on, it's obvious, Shinigami. Also, you say it's nothing but a fantasy, but did you see how many pods there were in that lab? There were so many growth pods for homunculi in there. They definitely had the capacity to make a homunculus for every single person.
Obviously it's me.
Plus, they had a week worth of time, which might be exactly how long it takes to grow a homunculus. They had a shit ton of pods and a week worth of time to replace everyone. I feel like that might be enough.
The blank week mystery has nothing to do with homunculi. Your deduction is wrong.
Yeah, I saw.
Everything you say is wrong.
She's done that before.
Master! Master's getting closer!
I just said I'm the real one.
Alright, let's kill Yuma again, but like the other one. Come on, Yuma, show me what you can do. Jeez, I know she's done that before, Rob. It wasn't the first time. Just no. You know what? That's a valid argument. Can't argue with that. I mean, I want to be, but I'm not.
They couldn't have been swapped.
Yes, they could.
Impossible.
I assume I have to argue against they couldn't have been swapped.
It's a fantasy you made up.
I wish.
All of it.
Did not.
It's all of it, all of it, all of it.
Okay, chill out, Yuma.
Everything you say is wrong.
It's not. Alright, I have to argue against they couldn't have been swapped.
Master!
Should be a contradiction somewhere, gotta find it and repel it.
Okay, I'll try.
You're wrong.
That's not what I'm arguing against.
They couldn't
I
have
mean,
been swapped.
I am not wrong, but this is the thing, right?
My claim doesn't
Yeah.
hold up.
They could have been swapped. Again, week worth of time. More than enough.
No! There's proof they switched! No, that's a lie! It's all made up! Residents were swapped.
Let me check all of them real quick. Mystery defective characteristics. Concerning memory. That might be the thing, the memory.
swapped with homunculi? That's impossible! Something else caused the blank week.
Really? Is that what you think?
Everyone was
Yeah.
drugged and knocked out! Every resident fell asleep.
No, I don't think so.
So, there's a gap in their memories.
There is a gap, but not because they
That's
fell
why
asleep.
the memories connect across that week.
Is that the thing I'm arguing? No, it's not. Damn.
Right.
But the memories are connected. I don't think there's a contradiction.
Yeah.
So let's focus on trying why the memories would be connected. Let's.
Yeah. Homunculus DNA extracted. So it was the first thing, not the
Residents
second.
were swapped with homunculi?
Alright. First thing it is.
That's impossible!
They weren't knocked out then. Or maybe
Something else caused the
I
blank
could-
week. Everyone was drugged and knocked out.
You know what, let's listen to the entire argument before I decide
Every
again.
resident fell asleep.
That's what I would have argued against.
So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why
Let's
the memories
see
connect
what else
across
we
that
got.
week. That's impossible if they were swapped.
Ooh, fast ones.
If they were swapped, they'd be different beings.
In a way, yes.
Their memories would be totally different too.
There it is. That's the thing. This had to wait a little bit longer. I was getting too impatient. Without dodging? Good question. I think you might be able
Homunculus
to.
retains all the memories their original had when their DNA was
Actually,
first extracted.
scratch that. I think sometimes the statement you have to contradict would come in on the opposite side. So you would have to move over to the other side in order to contradict it. So at the very least, you can't beat it without moving. Pretty sure.
That's why the specimens created by the experiment also have memories from before the blood test. It explains how their memories are linked. No, your reasoning is
Just
obviously wrong.
So you're saying if an attack is coming, you can't move out of the way, but if no attack is coming, you're allowed to move. Is that it? When the statement is there, okay. Blood test
They
again,
can
maybe?
inherit memories. What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping,
Yeah,
there wouldn't be a gap in their memory.
there would. Test site. I think it is the blood test. Let's listen to the rest first. Oh god, that's a
Part of
lot.
every resident's memory. This fact proves it.
That was a
Nothing
lot of
swapped
stuff.
places with the residents.
Alright, it's immediately the first one. So many points.
The memories were inherited and there wouldn't be a gap in them. I thought the residents had amnesia for a week.
No, maybe it's possible everyone lost their memories.
Yeah. And do you have evidence to prove it? Take another look at the solution keys.
They can
Still
inherit
ridiculous.
memories.
Slap.
What about the week no
Easy
one
win
remembers?
plus buy. Alright, see you. Dodge,
If
dodge,
memories are
dodge.
kept after swapping,
They are.
there wouldn't be a gap in their memories.
Just double checking. I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, it has to be the blood test. But apparently not on that one. But the blood test is the only thing that makes sense.
Get the memories past the DNA extracted. Why would there be a gap in them? Are they all have amnesia like you, Master?
Speaking of
I think
which,
the question I talked about Kanai Ward's Homunculi in that video.
So the solution keys, then there might be something in there.
they can
3 years ago? Yeah. The test site, we know about that. Research. Sunlight, become stressed and lose. They lose control? Do they not remember it because they all lost control? Is that what we're saying? What? Let's listen to the arguments with that in
memories?
mind. Let's listen to the arguments with that in mind.
What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories.
There would.
The blank week is part of every resident's memory. This fact proves it. Nothing swapped places with the residents.
Nothing swapped places. Blank week is part of everyone's memory.
No.
Then...
They can inherit memories.
This is an interesting one to be sure.
What about the week no one remembers?
I mean, I know
memories
what
are
the
kept
reasoning
after
is for
swapping.
it, it's just hard figuring out how to combine
There
everything.
wouldn't be a gap in their memories.
Is it this?
This
Yes.
is the truth.
That is the thing I attack. Okay.
Defective homunculi go berserk in sunlight. They lose all sense of reason as well as their memories. The sunlight made them go wild as soon as they were born, wiping their memories during that time. There was sunlight shining through the lab. Maybe it was to test if the creatures had overcome that weakness. But the experiment failed.
In a previous experiment, a defective homunculus was exposed and died.
Uh-huh. So originally they just died when exposed to sunlight.
Trying to adjust for it worked against us. Made them even more violent. And
So initially they died from sunlight, and then, after they adjusted, they got aggressive due to sunlight.
They went berserk and attacked Kanai Ward. When they eventually returned to their senses, their memories were reset to before the blood test. An entire week had passed by then. But since none of them remembered what happened, the week felt like a single day to them.
That's what caused the blank week mystery?
Yuma, nice creepy laugh you got there, bud. And he runs away.
What's with him? Why is he laughing?
Oh boy, oh boy. Ain't this gonna be interesting? Whoa! Well, that's certainly a way to place a door.
I don't believe it. Everyone in Kanai Ward is a homunculus?
Into the sun.
There's no mistake. This city is a city of homunculi.
Even the Flatty? And Fuzzhead too? Everybody? But no one mentioned
Well, they
anything
didn't
like
have
that.
time to go back to the
Managed to
original
hide it.
homunculi, because when they made the new ones,
I don't think any
They
of them
immediately got
have been
overrun
replaced
and
by
died.
homunculi either. That's because they lost those memories when they emerged as homunculi and went wild.
so Chief Yako would have been a
What
homunculus
happened
as
to the
well,
original
right? Because he lived here for a
the ones who
while.
first lived in Kanai Ward.
I think they're gone.
What do you mean, gone?
When the defective homunculi went berserk and attacked
Yeah, it would have
Kanai
been the
Ward,
real one.
the original
But just damaged,
residents-
exactly. That would have been our Yako, the one we met, the one we knew.
Died. All of them.
And the thing is, if anyone other than Chief Yako would have died there, they would have just been an actual dead body. But Chief Yako, due to him being a homunculus, was able to come back.
They're all dead?
That explains how the homunculi replaced their originals after they returned to their senses.
But why did the residents die? Is it still connected to the homunculi running amok? Like, during the blank week, when they replaced all the residents, was it because the homunculi ran around and killed all the original residents? Or did they die due to something else, like a cover-up or something done by Amaterasu Corporation?
By the time the homunculi regained consciousness, the originals were gone.
Yeah, by the time they regained consciousness, which means during their berserk state, it's probably when shit went to hell.
With the exception of those like Kurumi's grandfather, who refused the blood test and vanished completely. That's because those who didn't have their DNA extracted had no homunculus to replace them.
Exactly.
So if they were killed without a substitute in place, they were considered missing.
This is the tragedy that befell Kanai Ward 3 years ago. That's the truth behind the blank week mystery.
Oh, what's happening now? Yeah, sure, just make the entire city collapse. This mystery labyrinth is falling apart quickly. It was already partially broken when we got in. Yuma, you back?
You destroyed it.
Hello again.
You exposed the mystery behind the city. You are an uninvited guest here. You're the enemy. But it's not over yet. You still haven't reached the truth behind this city.
You know what? I just had an insane theory come up for a second and immediately die down again. Want to hear the theory anyway? Now the reason why I immediately killed off this theory again is because when the sunlight came out, Kurumi fainted, but we were alright. My theory originally was when we were knocked out, we got our DNA taken, and the Yuma we are currently playing as is a homunculus that was created based off of the memories that we had when we were knocked out. But again, that doesn't make sense because when the sun came out and Kurumi fainted, we were still standing, so... Again, that would explain why there's 2 Yumas here. That would explain why there is one person working against us. At least in a way it would be connected, because we would be part of the mystery if we were also replaced by a homunculus. And we are playing as the homunculus without knowing. But yeah, Shinigami would probably not follow fake Yuma. Unless... But yeah, still. Multiple reasons why this theory crumbles. I just thought it would be an interesting theory to bring up. And would explain why, again, why we would be part of the mystery.
I won't let it happen. I will shelter the mystery of Kanai Ward.
Alright, let's see him. Let's see what reasoning he has this time. Biggest plot twist. Alright. Let's go. Yuma versus Yuma again.
Look, I keep telling you.
Let's listen to the argument first.
Swapping places is just in your head.
And I keep telling you
have no
that it's an
proof of
actual
switching
thing
into
that
place.
happens.
There's zero evidence for that.
Is there?
The homunculi were destroyed after the experiment. At the hands of the researchers who saw failures. That's why it's impossible. Homunculi would have attacked the city. No one was killed by the homunculi!
Yes. We know that. That's what we argue, the video from the doctor.
Say,
And to think when I saw the video, my theory was, well maybe the doctor in the lab was a homunculus, and that's that. I never would have thought that it wouldn't just be him. But that's our proof that someone was killed by a homunculus. Because I don't know, and then boom.
It's hard to tell through all the static, but the issue is whether or not the people of Kanai Ward were killed.
I'm trying to think all the way back if we were ever exposed to sunlight, but yeah, we definitely were during the train ride. But I mean, I'm just saying, we started off the game by being knocked out. But yeah, we were exposed to so much sunlight while riding the train, because the windows and everything. So that argument, again, out the window. What a way to start.
But the issue is whether or not people of Kanai Ward were killed. Yeah, I know. Deductions is correct, and Homunculi slaughtered the original residents, right?
Yeah.
Then they took the places of the originals without even being aware of it themselves. Oh god, imagine telling everyone, hey, guess what? You are actually just copies of the original residents. You killed everyone here. The person you think you are actually died by your hands. Imagine we have to tell Kurumi that she actually killed the original Kurumi and is nothing but a fake. Dear God, no. Well, if she even killed herself, she could have killed someone else and someone else could have killed Kurumi, but still.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's check the solution keys. I just know there's some proof, Master.
I know. Give me the correct key. Also, hello, Ivanov. And I know it's the video. Shown to be killed, yup.
Keep telling you.
Killed yourself. You are fake.
Just in your head.
Everyone in the city is the ultimate imposter.
You have no proof a switch even took place. There's zero evidence for that. The homunculi were destroyed after the experiment.
That's what you think.
Hands of the researchers who saw failures.
But the things that were actually destroyed were the corpses
That's
of the
why it's
actual real
impossible.
people.
Homunculi would have attacked the city. No one was killed by the homunculi.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
The truth.
Ultimate Imposter has some serious competition. So many people.
Dr. Wesker left a video journal discussing the conclusions of Project Homunculus. It clearly shows the doctor dying at the hands of a defective homunculus who went out of control. But we met the doctor at Amaterasu's lab, even though he should have been dead already. The facts that we met after he died proves he and the other citizens were all replaced by homunculi.
Okay. Mystery Phantom Yuma, sus voice acting like that is my job.
I see. So the doctor at the lab was also swapped out homunculus.
That's why he didn't know about the results of the experiment. And also why he knew nothing about the blank root mystery.
I didn't even remember the terrible things he did.
Yeah.
He caused the city's greatest tragedy. But maybe what little conscience he had left urged him to leave evidence. No, not yet.
Come on, Mystery Phantom Yuma. I just had another crazy theory. And this theory might be even crazier than my previous theory. But no, we would encounter actual Makoto in here. What if, for some reason, I don't know how this would even be possible, they don't show Makoto's face because he's actually a copy of Yuma. And that's why we're facing Yuma here, because Makoto is Yuma. But that is so out there, that does not make sense at all. But it would be a funny twist. I remember this sword, something like it was at a friend's house? What? Makoto is the real Yuma while we are a fake, and that's why we were knocked out in the beginning. Oh, now we're making some crazy twists happen in our minds.
Refuse to give up.
Is it transformation time? He's not disappearing, he says he refuses to give up. Is he gonna transform now? Are we gonna see phase 2 Yuma?
I have to protect Kanai Ward!
Why does the other master want to protect Kanai Ward so badly?
Why wouldn't we want to protect Kanai Ward? I mean, we are attached to at least some people here, namely Kurumi. Sovan is also pretty chill.
You don't fully understand it yet. You know nothing about Kanai Ward.
Oh, and you do?
What do you know about its darkness?
Well, just tell me what you know. Oh shit, gun!
Watch out!
Use it for the unending rain.
Master!
No. No. Weakness! I pressed it! They really don't give you a lot of time. I totally pressed it,
You
by the
don't
way.
fully understand it yet.
But I forgot
know
there's delay.
nothing
I
about
forgot there's
Kanai
delay.
What do
Because
you
I'm
know
watching
about its
I'm watching the
darkness?
gameplay in my streaming software. So of course there's gonna be the delay. That just makes the timing even more tight.
Master! Cut it to pieces!
Block out the weakness. Get shot by a sword.
The rain
That's
clouds
how we do
covered
this.
Kanai Ward to block out sunlight, which homunculi are vulnerable to. The homunculi stopped their attack thanks to the clouds covering the city.
Gonna run away now, huh? Scared?
Don't let him get away! You gotta finish this!
That hypocrite. I'll expose him for who he is.
For yourself. I'll expose him for who he is. Me.
We're not done yet. The city's darkness goes even deeper.
Where do Kanai Ward's dead end up? Oh, the rural village.
This is the answer.
Sonic vs.
The
Shadow.
dead in
like,
Kanai Ward are transported
Yes,
to
you
the abandoned
faker.
village, a restricted area. Whenever a defective homunculus revives, its intelligence decreases, turning it into a zombie. The city would have been overrun with zombified homunculi if the bodies were left alone. That's why the bodies have been getting sent to the abandoned village.
Uh-huh. Where's Yuma? Someday we may see inscription mods played. Who knows when we'll see that on this channel. But there's so much other stuff I need to do as well.
Peacekeepers always tried to get rid of the bodies as fast as possible. Did they know they'd turn into zombies?
Yuma versus Zuma? Wow. Really?
No, they were probably
Why?
just following orders. They were told that bodies in this city rot quickly. The people of Kanai Ward, including the Peacekeepers, didn't know that they're all homunculi. It must also be the reason why they were so strict about keeping this place isolated from the outside world.
Uh-huh. Alright. Nowhere to run.
Now. There's nowhere to run, Master!
Except he can fly. We literally saw him
That's
fly
not
earlier.
me. You think that's enough to defeat me?
Dude, just fly. We know you can.
You think that's enough to expose Kanai Ward's darkness? More.
More?
Kanai Ward's darkness goes far, far deeper than that!
You know, going into this game, when I saw the beginning, I did not expect to see Yuma be this unhinged. Source of nutrients. The meat buns.
The answer!
Kid that wants another Happy Meal. More. Honestly, unhinged Yuma was definitely not something I expected to see. But here we are.
That's right. The people in Kanai Ward love their meat buns. You know what they're
Oh
made
my
of,
god.
don't you?
Because homunculi need human flesh to survive. They need human flesh as their nutrient source. And that's why the people here are eating human flesh. They aren't technically cannibals because they aren't humans eating humans. They're homunculi eating humans. And they haven't just been eating themselves. Criminals are shipped to this location too, to be killed and fed to the residents here. I really want to keep Kurumi alive and protect her no matter what. And if that means I have to feed her more humans, so be it. I'll find enough food for her, if that's what it takes. I'm sure there are plenty of potential food sources. As long as we keep working with Shinigami, I'm bound to run into a bunch of corpses just by solving mystery labyrinths. And then I just have to make sure I keep those corpses so I get some food for her. Going in his zombie GF? You can't blame me. You would do the same thing, wouldn't you? Like Crunch in V3? Wow, since I played FNF? Well, I hope you'll play some more eventually. You alright, kinda? See, there you go. Again, we keep killing people anyway with the help of Shinigami. What's so wrong with using them to help nourish our girlfriend? And she won't want to bite you. Again, we know as long as she stays nourished and not exposed to any strong sunlight, she should be fine.
The main source of nutrients for homunculi is human flesh. That's why everyone craved those meat buns so much. Warning. Homunculi are predisposed to eating human flesh in order to maintain the artificial organic synthesis in their cells. Currently, there are no alternate sources of nutrition, and they grow sick if they do not consume human flesh.
I just had a thought. You know how Yako was absolutely disgusted when we made him food? It's not because we're that bad of a cook. It's literally because his body isn't made to eat regular food. His body was specifically designed to rely on human flesh as a sustenance. So when we made him regular human food, of course it didn't taste good and made him absolutely sick. Oh my god! So Yuma, maybe you actually do have a decent enough chance of being an alright cook.
That's a primal instinct homunculi can never defy. What are you? Mystery phantoms are supposed to prevent mysteries from being exposed.
Yuma never ate meat buns? I don't think we ever did. Yuma kept saying that he has to try them at some point, but never actually did. So, yeah.
And yet, it's like you're guiding me to the truth.
Everyone likes ghost peppers? Oh, I see what joke you're making. Not the first time, huh?
It's not just the meat buns. Residents of Kanai Ward also have other characteristics. Of course, I'm sure you've already noticed them.
Oh, we got the bomb again! That brings back memories from that chapter.
A bomb?
He's trying to boom kill you, but you can defuse it by solving the mystery.
You've seen it time and time again. You should already know this.
What bomb? Oh, you know, the time we were accused of being a terrorist? I think it was chapter 3, right? Yeah, it was chapter 3. We planted bombs, and then in the Mystery Labyrinth there was also a big bomb we had to defuse.
They're physical
A massive one.
abnormalities.
Just
It's
like
another
this.
part of Kanai Ward's darkness. Physical abnormalities?
Let's go, Master! We gotta join hands and defeat my other master!
Yeah, let's defeat your other master, because I am your one true master. Are they gonna pull a meta twist and say, hey, their blood is different, it's pink? Imagine if that's what they do, and say it's not just an art style choice, it's in universe. No way they actually know there is no eye. They actually know there is. Oh my god, they're actually doing that, huh? Those fuckers! And all along, I thought that was just a design element. Just like in Danganronpa. All of Danganronpa is not humans. Yes, the entire Danganronpa cast is homunculi. Plot twist, Danganronpa takes place long after Raincoat. And at that point in time, the entire world has been replaced by homunculi, but they are actually able to rely on regular food by then, because they were improved that far. But they still have the pink blood. Imagine. Oh shit! I did not expect that meta twist!
Huh? Pink blood? Hey! Everyone did have pink blood! I think I got too used to it.
I am used to it because Danganronpa! It was an art style choice. Thinking back to chapter 0. Oh my god! Again, we didn't really see much blood in chapter... We didn't see much blood in chapter 0 because the bodies were burned. And that's how they died. But I'm pretty sure we saw Yuma's blood at one point. When we hurt ourselves on a door. And now thinking back on it, I think that blood was in fact red. But I never really thought about it too hard. Because at the time, it was just such a small little thing. And then when the pink blood came in, I didn't think back to the fact that that small little blood stain we left was actually red. Because it seems so small and insignificant. Right, I'm not crazy, that blood stain that we left was red. And there wasn't much other blood in chapter 0 because burned bodies. And then after that we were in Kanai Ward, so of course all the blood here was pink. Oh my god. Congrats game devs, you got me. You got me. You even showed me normal red blood in the beginning and I completely forgot. Damn. In the veins? Ah, yes. Alright, let's do this. First of all, the poison doesn't make them revive. True, but then again, the apocalypse still happened in Danganronpa and people died everywhere, so, you know. And in future arc, the blood was red again. Let's not think about that too hard.
Now that I think about it, it's really abnormal. Blood being pink instead of red is obviously strange. That's right. From the very beginning, I thought something was off. Since I first saw a corpse in the city,
Yeah, it has to be a
I had
design
my
choice, but
suspicions about
still.
the color of the blood here.
They even say every time there's like a pink puddle, they say, oh, lying in a pool of red. Even though it's pink. So yeah, it was a design choice in that game, but
Is that a real
still.
corpse? It's not some mannequin, is it? This blood is real? How? Why? I figured it was due to Shinigami haunting me. Like it was somehow changing the way I see things.
One way to explain the way, huh?
Shinigami, you don't feel anything after seeing this body?
Confirm that I'm not one of them. Just now, what did you do?
You're asking me
Because
how
of reasons,
I feel
huh?
about death? Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary. I was just saying there was nothing odd about there being a corpse. The color of human blood doesn't matter to me.
Wow. Wow, Shinigami. Wow, just wow.
But why didn't the other master detectives mention anything about the
You mean a
color?
homunculus?
It wasn't mentioned at all while I was investigating crime scenes with Halara.
That is true. With Yako it makes sense, because he also grew up in this city. But the other master detectives should have pointed it out. How do they explain this one away? Looks like keyholes. You know what?
Oh, right!
That makes
Maybe.
sense. Yeah. I get it. A lot of pupils are shaped very interestingly in Danganronpa and in this, especially in this. True, we saw pink blood at the remains! Which means they were replaced at some point. They weren't the master detectives. And that's how they even got in here! So many master detectives were sent here and killed on the way. and couldn't enter the city. But for some reason, those were the only few that were able to get in. Who says they actually were able to get in? Maybe they were killed along with the others and just replaced. It could be that the real ones are still alive, but yeah, they pulled to Chapter 0, exactly. The same way we got in is also that other groups tried to get in. And we were told that most of them were killed and only a small handful that we met got in. And that small handful that actually got in was probably all fakes in that case. But wait, why would the homunculi eat them when they specifically are said to eat human flesh? We have not seen the homunculi really attack each other all that much, right? There were so many homunculi around each other, but they never really attacked each other. I wonder why. Yeah, we do be built different. Still. Curious, curious, curious. They ate the master detectives, but not other homunculi around them. Maybe detective homunculi can differentiate other defective homunculi from humans, but because functioning homunculi look so similar to humans, they attack them. Is that it?
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay.
Stop stretching, stop making shit up. Okay, okay, okay. So wait, messes with our bodies and the environment? So are we saying that's how he explained it to the other master detectives?
It could be because Chief Yako said the rain affects things. In fact, maybe it wasn't just the master detectives. Chief Yako and the other people in town.
But you know what? In that case, if that is true, and those are the master detectives that actually got in, and they are the real master detectives, then that further proves that the corpses we found weren't corpses of the master detectives. They were copies that were created from a DNA extraction after we were knocked out, and the actual master detectives are still alive. Either that, or they were replaced when they tried to get in.
Maybe they all believed it too. For example, they could have said there were some chemical properties in the rain that causes blood to change color.
Uh-huh. Again, if this is all correct, and they are people that came in from the outside and weren't replaced when they came in, if they weren't replaced when they came in, then they are still alive. The only way they could be dead is if they were replaced straight from the beginning, and we never actually knew the real ones.
In that case, people wouldn't find it strange that their blood was pink.
Yes, homunculi have pink blood. Maybe they were made that way to differentiate them from their originals. Now, you're finally seeing the big picture.
Oh, am I?
I've been waiting for this!
Alright, what are you waiting for? Show me what
Master's
you mean.
mystery phantom sure doesn't seem scared of these mysteries being solved.
Alright, well, you know what would be another fun plot twist? We've constantly been theorizing that, hey, maybe Makoto is a homunculus. Now that we know everyone is a homunculus, what if the plot twist is, hey, Makoto is the only one here who's not a homunculus. Everyone other than him is one. Imagine that. Keeps getting to this point, loses, gets insane, Yuma shows up, repeat. Yup, essentially. Didn't... Imagine that is the plot twist. We keep going insane over and over again.
Anyway, we gotta beat him. Otherwise, you'll get caught in its destruction.
Fine. Let's end this.
Oh, no. We're only halfway into the stream.
It's time
At
to
most
expose the truth
halfway.
of Kanai Ward's ultimate
There's
secret.
no way this is the end.
It's over!
You already know it.
You? You think you can do it?
Yes. Wait, we're really already doing this? We're 90 minutes into the stream! There's gonna be more. This doesn't end here. This doesn't end here. There is more and you know it. This is way too short. There's only 5 gaps to fill in too. We're 90 minutes in, we're already at this point and there's only 9 gaps to fill in. This is so fake. Berserk. Makoto create to stop the homunculi. That. Also, if he was able to create something to stop the defective homunculi... Wait, no, never mind, he is the one that succeeded. Right, all the homunculi in this town are still defective homunculi, except for one homunculus that works, and I guess that's Makoto, the only homunculus that doesn't go crazy. And the reason why he wants to protect this city so badly is because everyone here, these are his people. Everyone, including him, is a homunculus here. And he wants to protect his fellow homunculi. Homunculi will be researched. Let's use as an excuse the blood test. Who directed the project? It was Dr. Wesker. Wait, that's stupid. Okay, no, it's not the same image as down there. His expression is different. And they went berserk to the sunlight. Look, it's just a normal guy. Suddenly sunlight. Oh shit, I am crazy. And then everybody died. Okay. I don't think we saw that. We never saw Dr. Wesker meeting fake Dr. Wesker. He just got killed by a bunch of random homunculi in the video. But I guess for the deduction denouement, it would feel more dramatic to show Dr. Wesker being killed by himself. It will make it, you know, feel more dramatic, even if it's not what we know happened. We saw the video, we know he was killed by random homunculi. But alright, let's see how this one plays out.
Out of kindness, you know. I'm just saying, it'd be nice to get a little appreciation.
We appreciate Shinigami for the recap.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was all a part of your process or something.
Anyway, time to boom kill this mystery phantom.
No, don't boom kill the mystery phantom.
Finish this once and for all.
That would kill us, wouldn't it?
The very last deduction denouement.
Actually, no. Only the soul of the true culprit.
It all started 10
Mystery
years
phantoms
ago.
are fine to kill.
UG tasked both its own research facility and Amaterasu Corp to conduct homunculus research.
They were trying to create an immortal army of homunculi that could just come back to life, right? If that happened, the death gods would be out of a job!
Oh no,
By
poor
having the two
Shinigami.
organizations compete with each other, they hoped to rush development along. And it was the UG's research facility that managed to create a homunculus first. That drove Amaterasu into a panic.
And that's when they made the imperfect ones. Fake Yuma. And you guys shows up. I feel like, again, we still don't know what Makoto is up to. Makoto could jump in any second.
So, 3 years ago, Project Homunculus was conducted under Dr. Wesker's direction.
And you know what? He asked us to expose his many crimes. Makoto said, hey, go into the Mystery Labyrinth, expose my many crimes. We haven't talked about Makoto at all, even once since we came in here.
Acting like they were just testing for a contagious disease, they took blood from all the people in Kanai Ward.
This is a fake out. This is not the end. We haven't even started talking about Makoto.
They were turning the town upside down, trying to find DNA that would help them make homunculi. They got beat to the punch and were rushing for results. Huge death flag if you ask me.
Ultimately, the experiment was a failure. And their efforts resulted in nothing more than a mass of defective homunculi. Defective homunculi have two fatal flaws.
The different blood color and the fact that they go crazy in the sunlight. And the fact that they need human flesh, which makes it 3. Well, the blood color isn't really a fatal flaw, but still.
1. They revive after death with fully repaired bodies, but their minds deteriorate and they become zombies.
2. Sunlight whips them into a bloody frenzy, but they won't remember what they did afterwards. It's kinda like when an alcoholic corporate drone with a lot of pent-up stress gets a picture at the company party.
I'm not sure that's really the same.
Hey boy.
Anyway, the newly created defective homunculi were exposed to sunlight and immediately went on a rampage.
It feels so weird seeing red blood everywhere. Parrot was evil all along? Wait, Pop-Tart's parrot is named Makoto? What a name. Makoto Naegi. It feels so weird actually seeing red blood in this game now.
They attacked Kanai Ward and murdered all of the residents.
A certain masked man then created a rain cloud generator by making some extreme modifications to a public bathhouse. He covered the whole city with those clouds.
The rain clouds blocked out the sun and brought the defective homunculi out of their berserk state. Their memories reverted back to when their blood had been drawn 1 week before.
Yuma is in danger. I mean, aren't we always in danger?
The blank week mystery refers to a period where they went out of control and lost their memories.
The only human there. I guess we are in
Kanai
danger.
Ward's ultimate secret.
Or we are in the danger.
3 years ago, the defective homunculi of all Kanai Ward residents murdered their human counterparts, exposed to sunlight at the very moment of their creation.
The talk show, yup.
They went berserk and wiped out the
And then
entire
everybody
city.
ragdolls.
Rain clouds then blocked out the
Okay.
sun, and their human memories returned.
The defective
Oh, God.
homunculi have no idea they're not human. And they continue on to this day in this land of never-ending rain. They just live their lives, happily munching away on human flesh-filled bones.
Blood wasn't caused by the
God.
rain.
Not the cat, yes, the cat too.
Actually,
And Kurumi.
conclusive evidence that every resident is a homunculus.
This is the truth
behind Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
But whose soul are we reaping for this? Oh. Makoto? Is it Makoto? It is! I knew you would come in sooner or later. Damn, he did our job for us. Yo, it him.
It's you! Hey, you finally made it. I've been waiting for you.
That's not a mystery phantom, Makoto. That is the real Makoto. The text box is trying to make it seem all mysterious, but we know the actual Makoto can move. Game, you don't need to fake me out here, you already showed him moving during time stop. This is the worst fake out possible here. Secret's impression of the last scene? What last scene?
So this guy's the mystery phantom now. I figured he'd show up eventually.
You sure took a while getting here. Maybe you shouldn't expect much of you.
God, why do I freak out so much recently? Also, that's my blade. Can I get it back?
Is that a solution blade?
You have completely annihilated me now. Oh no, he has his own solution blade. It's not mine.
Huh? Why does he have a solution blade?
We shall see which of us should be destroyed. Let's wield our solution blades to find the answer.
Again, stop calling him a mystery phantom. We know he's the real one. Oh shit, here he comes!
Don't tell me. You didn't assume you already arrived at the truth, did you?
Oh shit.
You promised you would expose all truth. Is this really the best you can do?
Oh shit. This is cross swords. It's like in Danganronpa when someone counters your argument. You also cross blades.
Well, perhaps you're not as capable as I thought.
How did you get that solution blade?
Oh yeah, you should be more curious. After all, you understand nothing about me.
Cut through those words.
For I am Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
That you are the one non-defective homunculus. Shinigami, stop freaking out.
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
Battle with Mystery Phantom Makoto, who is not a Mystery Phantom. Arrive. Or let up, huh? You still remember how to deal with this kind of situation, don't you? If the answer isn't right, just wait it out. Yeah, we had that we had this same thing earlier.
You're the ultimate secret?
Funniest thing.
First, when did I come to
Gun,
Kanai Ward?
Diplomacy. When did I? Oh god,
Can
it
you
was
answer that?
3 years ago, I think. It was during the incident. It was during the incident. Arrived. Nope. Blank week. Got your ass. Even with the delay. But yeah, using a gun
Yes,
for arguing
that's
is what
it.
happens in Danganronpa. New mask? I like the blue.
I came to Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery 3 years ago.
But why switch to blue and why did you put that on top of your other mask?
All to resolve that case.
Resolve that case?
Right, because the one non-defective homunculus was created by the UG. He was created by the unified government, not by Kanai Ward. Because he is the actual functional homunculus.
I knew they'd regain control once sunlight was blocked.
Because you know homunculus research. What? What do you think? What did you say before? I said that he's a homunculus too. From the UG? Yeah, I mean, again, the UG were the ones who made a functional homunculus. So when we said that Makoto was the actual functional homunculus, he had to be from the UG, right? Because Kanai Ward never made a fully functional homunculus. They only made the defective ones. So as long as we're assuming, oh, but that he is from the UG because the UG immediately agreed to him, that he was working with them, right? That, the arguing part. But yeah, we knew he would have had to be made by them in that case. Phantom, no cap. Oh, well, I guess now he's a phantom. Now he is.
I created the rain cloud generator to gently cover Kanai Ward in rain.
Couldn't you have covered it in rain in some other way? Maybe quickly, or steadily, or swiftly. Any other way to cover it.
It's more like you caged them in.
But yeah, he knew about how defective homunculi work because he's a homunculus. Just a functional one. But he would be familiar with the research.
Without me, Kanai
Also that
Ward
music.
would never have been rebuilt.
Super dramatic music.
I used everything at my disposal to cover up the tragedy that took place here. But there was no way for me to fix the entire city on my own.
Why did you do it? Why do such a thing?
You want to know?
I do. Because you care
I
for
did
them,
it to
right?
protect Kanai Ward, of course. Because I love this city.
And the people here, huh? Because they like you,
I'd do
but
anything
defective.
for it. But you already know that.
Oh god, it's the train from Chapter 0, why? Protect Kanai Ward. Make them stop being aggro. Isolation. The isolation?
You isolated all of Kanai Ward!
Oh! Took out that train.
You call that protecting them? You trapped
Yeah,
them!
but if they were to go outside, they would go crazy. Yellow mask? Oh, look at that mouth. Creepy mouth now, huh?
Without me, Kanai
Cracked.
Ward would have been wiped from the map.
Yeah, because according to everyone outside, would have just seen the residents as a bunch of monsters because they would lose their mind when exposed to sunlight.
The UG planned to flatten Kanai Ward to cover up the failed homunculus experiment. But thanks to my negotiating, they saw the benefits of isolation. We would
Ow.
peacefully secure the defective homunculi, and they wouldn't have to spend a cent.
Rob, is there a reason why you're doing it? Or are you just throwing for the sake of it right now?
Besides, it'd be a terrible thing if the UG's inhumane research was made public.
No, no reason. Okay, that's fair.
And through that negotiating, you became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation. Your goal was to rule over Kanai Ward, wasn't it?
Yeah, but because he understands the people here.
You still
And how to
don't
protect them.
understand me. Try to remember.
Want to hit your head with the pointy end of the sword, maybe? Country is this? I assume he's gonna change color again. I assume we're also gonna get to see a red mask. Or maybe not because of the tongue,
Master,
because the tongue is already
There's
red.
something weird about this mystery phantom.
Yeah, because he's not a mystery phantom, it's just actual Makoto.
Why are we able to talk to him like this? None of the others acted this way.
It's actual Makoto, you dingus! It's brain damage.
Try to remember. What did I do after I became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation?
Oh, hey, it's the robot. Okay, this I have to think about quickly. Built the tower? No, that was already there. Ended the research! Ended the research! Because he didn't want any more to be created. Because of how dangerous they were.
You shut down the homunculus research.
I didn't want to create any additional defective
The
homunculi.
music. So dramatic.
So
I love
ended
it.
the research and sealed off the test site.
To go off.
Dr. Weska and Yomi objected, but as the CEO, I was able to quash their complaints.
Imagine if Yomi knew he was just a homunculus. Pink! Okay, see, that gets rid of the problem I was talking about how a red would clash with the tongue
That's
already.
how I rebuilt Kanai Ward all on my own.
Nice
It is a
face!
city for homunculi who have nowhere else to go.
Look at him blush.
You did it to protect the people in the city?
That's right. I did it all out of the love I have for this place. That is the undeniable truth.
He might be correct, but there might be more to it than that. I don't know, it also feels a bit like a power grab for the sake of it being a power grab. Let's not forget that Amaterasu Corp is one of the leading companies in the world when it comes to research of all kinds of stuff. And he took over the entirety of it. So there's definitely some self-serving aspects there too.
I've never hid my love for Kanai Ward from you at any moment. Yet, you never quite seem convinced about it.
What he says makes sense. He's not lying.
Again, I feel like there was also just... I feel like he also wanted the power on top of everything.
The experiments created the defects, so he transformed Kanai Ward to protect them. But if that's true,
So quiet.
what crime is he guilty of? Why have I drawn my sword against him?
Hey, Master! Don't let that mystery phantom fool you!
Yellow. Pink. Yeah. Maybe we'll see more. I wonder how many masks he has.
Try to remember why he started this in the first place. He's a phantom. He's just trying to prevent you from exposing the truth.
He's not a phantom.
Yeah, you're right.
He's not a phantom.
He's no saint. He's a dictator who will do anything to achieve what he wants.
He is... We're actually saying he's a good guy after all now. I was saying he has to be a good guy. Then he did the twist, so I think he's evil. And now we're back to, but what if he is a good guy though? But then again, he threatened me at gunpoint. But probably he only threatened me at gunpoint, so I would finally enter here and realize for myself that he isn't the bad guy. Ah, which is it? What crime did Makoto commit? Destroyed the detective agency? Ow. Wait, why am I'm acting too quickly. He was not the one who destroyed the detective agency. That was Yomi. I'm reacting too quickly. I have to let this pass. I am reacting way too quickly. No, he didn't do that. Cross his own, that's not a crime. Mass kidnapping, there we go.
You may wear the mask of a saint, but it can't hide the crimes you've committed.
He's kidnapping people to feed the people here. He's feeding the
mastermind behind the
homunculi.
global kidnapping case the WDO has been pursuing. People were abducted across the world and turned into food for homunculi at your factory.
New mask? Purple? Oh no, it's the purple guy. What does the face look like? Oh god.
I had no choice. They must eat in order to survive.
That's a nice face you got there.
Besides, they never took innocent people.
True. He never took innocent people. That is true. They were always taken... He always took the culprits from that the WDO took in. Which means he got the food for the city directly from the WDO.
I gathered
we have
criminals
proof
with
for
no
that.
chance of rehabilitation and simply accelerated their sentencing.
The music is so good.
You saw the memo as well. Besides, they were all on death row anyway.
Oh, the detectives. You mean the ones getting into this city? That was done by the peacekeepers. The detectives trying to get into the city were taken out by the peacekeepers. And there has been for a while this power struggle between the peacekeepers and Amaterasu Corporation, with Yomi leading the peacekeepers, but now Yomi is taken care of, supposedly.
That doesn't make it right.
And if we're correct that the people, the detectives we found the dead bodies of were actually fake dead bodies, then he didn't hurt them either. He just knocked them out and stashed them somewhere.
At any rate, that's not just my crime.
Huh?
The procurement of these ingredients was done with the full cooperation of the World Detective Organization.
The note mentioned as much.
The WDO?
I couldn't have asked for a better source of information for the ingredients.
Oh boy. Actually should be fine. Yeah.
You were working with the World Detective Organization?
At the very least, someone was leaking him info about the culprits.
Actually, it's more accurate to say
Yeah.
I took advantage of them.
Liar! The WDO wouldn't let themselves be used by you!
We uncovered criminals, and he used the information we uncovered. It's just a matter of finding out how he got the information.
You just flaunted their name to capture criminals! In fact, the WDO itself tasked us with investigating the global kidnapping case!
Maybe partially because number one probably already figured out that it's connected to them. Number one probably figured out that a lot of the kidnapping victims were actually culprits that the WDA has uncovered. The WDO has uncovered. So it was like, damn, we gotta figure this shit out, because people might blame it on us eventually.
If you were their accomplice, they wouldn't have issued that directive.
Certification is killing you, but killing isn't justified. Killing isn't justified. No.
And we would
No.
never have come to Kanai Ward to corner you like this.
You still think you've got me cornered?
He's attacking his head again. Are you attacking me again?
You really are clueless.
Okay, what's your
The
next
way
attack?
I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons. Very well. Go on and use that simple brain of yours to
What, you think we
expose
were
my
gathered
schemes!
here to be turned into food? Why were they assembled? To wipe out the mob? No. To out Yomi? Investigate unsolved mysteries. I mean, we are here to investigate unsolved mysteries. But I have a feeling it's to oust Yomi.
You really are clueless.
Makoto is the one who lured
The way
us
I see
here,
it,
so he could get
You
rid
were
of
all gathered at
Yomi.
Kanai Ward
Is that it?
for other reasons.
Also, Oscar, hello.
Very well.
He lured
Go
us
on
in
and
here
use
so
that
we could get rid
simple
of
brain
Yomi.
of yours to expose my
Wait, is the
schemes!
command? Oh no, it just took some time. That is that's an old follow age, but I haven't seen you in a bit, have I? No. Get Yomi. You lured us here, you son of a bitch. Get rid of that mask right now and put on a new one.
You used us.
Sunday tomorrow? Well, in that case, happy birthday, because for me it already is Sunday, since about an hour ago. So happy birthday to you. Puppet. God damn it, stop singing the lyrics of the FNAF 2 song.
You hinted at unsolved mysteries and other global cases to lure us to Kanai Ward. Your true goal was to cast out Yomi, director of the Peacekeepers, since he was in your way.
Correct. Well, almost. You're so close.
Oh?
Yomi wasn't in my way. He was in Kanai Ward's way.
Kill the other detectives. He would be evil if he killed the other detectives, but again, that's not confirmed.
If all he did was use the Peacekeepers to push his weight around, that would have been fine. But of all things, he was working with Dr. Wesker,
The
trying
music!
to leak homunculus information.
And that is the true problem. Yeah, because your task was to keep this secret.
If that happened, the unified government wouldn't remain silent. Kanai Ward's secrets would be exposed to the world. Still, I couldn't expel him myself. The Peacekeepers had grown too strong in this city.
You pitted us against the Peacekeepers, and you got what you wanted by eliminating Yomi.
So everyone gathering here, it was all part of that masked guy's plan?
He played us.
Because you achieved your goal. You're trying to eliminate us? Now that we've outlived our usefulness?
Pink blood! That confirms it once and for all. First of all, Shinigami's surprised by blood, because mystery phantoms don't bleed. So now we know he's the real Makoto. Secondly, that blood is pink. That confirms our theory of him being a homunculus. Everything's coming together.
What happened to the other master detectives?
Yuma's not even realizing it. Zombies can have fortes? We don't know that for sure. We don't know for sure Homunculi can't have fortes. I like how Shinigami immediately calls out the blood, but Yuma is just too busy arguing to realize it.
Were you the one who bombed WDO headquarters?
Ooh, now he's going crazy eyes. But back to White Mask.
They knew too much.
Okay, now we know he did something evil. So far, again, you didn't commit any crimes, really. But this confirms it. Yeah, he done did a crime. He's messing with your temper. Oh, they might.
I feel remorse for what had to be done. But the WDO was in the city's way.
In the way?
I had no choice. This city must remain a secret in order to survive.
You know what? Even if this isn't set in the same universe as Danganronpa, which, let's face it, it really doesn't look like it's set in the same universe. Imagine if we got a crossover between the two. Raincoat x Danganronpa crossover, who would be down? I would be.
Having detectives snoop around everywhere was a nuisance. That's why I made them disappear.
But for now, we first need more Master Detective Archives games. I assume Raincoat is definitely not gonna be the last Master Detective Archives game. I am ready for more. But first, I gotta finish the story and then play the DLC.
You'll pay for this.
CodeErr vs. Monokuma, yes.
Talking to a mystery phantom might be pointless, but I swear you'll regret this.
He's not a mystery phantom. Shinigami probably also realized it by now.
You are evil incarnate! You used the WDO and slaughtered criminals like animals. You even killed my friends.
Well, actually, he killed Homunculi.
For all the crimes you've committed, I'll bury your soul here.
But yeah, he did still bomb the headquarters.
I didn't expect to hear something so valiant from the likes of you.
Joke wore off. Okay.
Tell me, do you really think you can do this? You're nothing but an empty shell of a man.
Don't give me that! I'll...
Master, don't let him egg you on. It's a trap.
He's not a phantom, by the way.
There's something off about this mystery phantom. He doesn't seem normal.
Yeah, it's because he's not a mystery phantom.
Huh? What do you mean?
You mean the fact that he's bleeding? Perhaps? Oh. Oh, that's a shit ton of mystery phantoms. Every single person in the city has become a mystery phantom. Holy shit, that's too many. Not every single person all at once. That's too many souls to reap.
What is this?
The people of Kanai Ward! They're all mystery phantoms! There's too many of them! I've never seen anything like this!
All of them?
Kanai Ward must remain shrouded in mystery, for everyone here to live in peace. Even they haven't realized they're homunculi yet.
And it's probably better if they don't. Like, for their own sanity's sake.
No. They must never know. It would be too cruel a fate.
Then again, if they knew, they at least would know that there's a reason as to why it has to constantly rain, and as to why they're not allowed to leave the city. Right now, they're just locked up here for no apparent reason.
Their very existence is this city's mystery.
They are the mystery?
Take a good look. Aren't they pitiable?
Is it a deduction nuke or something? If
You're
only.
labeled as defective and must continue to live in a land without sun.
You made them that way!
Well, he made the land without sun. He didn't make them that way in terms of making them defective. Also, I assume there's no way to fix them, right? I mean, they were created this way. But imagine if there's a way to just, like, fix them properly. Oh god, not me going up to Kurumi being like, I can fix her. But in this case, literally, they need to be fixed. They're all defective. Please help them in some way. Do research on how to fix them after they've already been created.
All of this
Vixer gets
was
bitten.
to protect them.
There's the red mask. I was wondering if he would show up with one of those. I guess he doesn't stick out the tongue anymore.
Do you understand how much I've endured for them?
He a bit mad.
I've committed atrocities to keep them fed. If any died, they were swiftly taken to the abandoned village. When anyone asked about the color of their blood, I said it was caused by the rain. This is all for their sake! I did it for them!
Even so, you still committed some crimes.
They're outcasts from this world who can only survive within a cage of rain!
Master, don't start feeling sorry for phantoms.
He's not a
They're still
phantom!
inside the Mystery Labyrinth. If you can't solve the mystery, you'll be absorbed by the labyrinth and your soul will vanish.
I know. I've already made up my mind.
Okay, as he killed our detective friends, you must stop feeling sorry. We don't know if he killed our detective friends. Again, the bodies we found were definitely homunculi. The detectives that were killed going in were killed by Yomi. But then again, Makoto is the one who initially lured everyone here. Makoto is the one who lured everyone in. And he did bomb the WDO headquarters. Although, to be fair, we don't know anyone from the headquarters other than number 1. We don't know if we had any friends there. Still, fair point.
I will expose the truth.
Hey, look, burn trap. What? Oh god, he's back! He's alive again.
Master's mystery phantom is back?
This must be a mystery phantom created from your reluctance.
So let me guess, the Yuma mystery phantom isn't here to stop me, but to stop Makoto. Is that it?
My reluctance? What good will come from solving mysteries? Who would be made happy by this?
Also, he big.
Shut up!
How many people have died because of the mysteries
And now I
solved?
see it. You know how I said his eyes were droopy? Now that he actually closed his eyes while the droopy look is there, he literally has question mark makeup. How nice.
He's getting bigger!
It's due to your uncertainty.
Why must mysteries be exposed? Why can't you just leave them alone? I didn't belong in this city in the first place.
And then he accidentally steps on me and we die.
Master!
It's true. I still don't know what's right.
But even so,
I'll fight against my uncertainty. I won't let any mystery phantom deceive me.
there you go.
If you've draped this city in mystery, then I will unveil it with the truth.
Oh, new mask? Oh. True question mark mask, huh?
You think you've got what it takes?
That's our Yuma.
Well said, Master.
But what mystery do I even solve here?
There's still one unanswered question.
Final boss is depression. Yup, final boss is depression by the looks of it.
It's about him. You still haven't confirmed his true identity.
Ooh, Makoto?
He's number 1's clone.
That's true. I still don't know who he really is. I've never seen
He's
the
number
face
1.
beneath his mask.
Just a younger version of number 1.
You're right. I have to figure out who he is.
And he killed the actual, real, adult number 1. That is my
Thank you,
theory.
Shinigami.
It has to be. Because they said this the one functional homunculus was created by using the DNA of the greatest mind. And the greatest mind in the world was used to describe number 1.
It's my job to keep you relying on me, Master.
You've got quite a capable assistant, oh mighty detective. I hope she doesn't end up becoming your burden.
Just stop. There's no need for the truth.
Oh, but there is.
Truth.
Isn't needed in this city.
Let's do some deep cleaning on that stupid-looking, oversized trash.
Also, he doesn't get a real Phase 2 transformation, sadly. He just turns
With
big
that,
as well.
on.
Much like the previous chapter. Huh.
Okay, Shinigami. Let's lay it all out.
This is Dynamax Yuma. I don't need to Dynamax to win this. Interesting, by the way. Something this chapter and the previous one have in common. No transformation for the Phantom, and there is a real person fighting against us. What is Makoto? 4 things, huh? Could it be number 1? Do we have NU? We do not. I guess we first gotta answer that he's a homunculus, right? You plus there. I guess we first gotta get this obvious part out of the way. Let's go. That was a burden for most, Makoto. Such is life. That is true. That is true. That is very true. Yeah. And he dies. Never mind, he's still standing.
The reason you're so desperate to defend Kanai Ward is because you're also a homunculus. That's why the blood you shed earlier was pink.
Yeah, also, he shed blood, unlike any other mystery phantom.
The color of your blood proves it. Makoto Kagutsuchi, you are a homunculus! No, stop. If you expose anything else, you will only be hurting yourself.
It's Makoto.
Huh?
Ho. He's a ho, yes.
You're so close.
Back to the original mask, okay.
You're within reach of my mask.
Where was Makoto born? It was made by the... Not the World Detection Organization, not by Amaterasu Lab, Unified Government, UG Research Facility.
It's the answer!
Oh, we cracked his mask, let's go! Nice hit. We'll see your true
saved
face
Kanai
soon
Ward
enough.
during the blank week mystery. You are able to move about, unaffected by sunlight, which means you're not a defective homunculus.
Mm-hmm. What else?
3 years ago,
Aw,
right
but in the
before you came
artwork
to
his
Kanai
mask
Ward,
isn't cracked.
a homunculus
Sad.
escaped from the UG's research facility. It was the only perfect homunculus specimen. That's what you are!
The only perfect homunculus. True immortality. No weakness to sunlight or anything.
Yes, keep going. You can reach my mask if you just go a bit further.
He's enjoying this. Makoto's DNA is based on number 1. Easy.
How about this? Perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's number 1.
Let's can stop him.
Therefore, you must be the homunculus of number 1, Makoto Kagutsuchi!
He's a copy of number 1?
He doesn't look like the number 1 we saw. So maybe his youth was restored.
Exactly,
when he
he's a
became
younger
homunculus.
one. He's a younger one, number 1. Yes. It just rolls with Makoto. Yeah, it's just like, damn, okay, they're solving the mysteries. I don't even need to do anything. They're just doing it by themselves. I'll just sit back and watch.
If you looked just like number 1, it'd be easy for you to manipulate the WDO from the shadows. That's how you procure dangerous criminals as food for the homunculi here, isn't it?
I see. Number 1. So that's my identity, huh?
Yes.
Right. Things are turning out as I expected. It's so refreshing when things go as you plan.
He knew we would get this far, huh? It's on Yuma's face. New funny eyes?
Planned? But it's not over
They-
yet. You're still not done. You still haven't seen it!
What, you want me to break your mask entirely?
What's with him? No matter how many mysteries I solve, it doesn't faze him.
Master, I'm sorry, but this
Did she realize he's not a phantom?
could be really bad.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Something strange about this phantom.
there's still something more to him.
He's not a phantom!
What is he hiding? It just feels off.
For now, let's figure it all out. Concentrate, Master!
SWAT selection? Are we pointing out the fact that he's bleeding, finally?
Here.
Shouldn't have shown him move.
Yeah, that is a suspicious spot.
Are they gonna make me point out why it's suspicious? Koda Naegi. Wrong Makoto, but still.
Speaking of which, that wound. Why is he still bleeding? All the other mystery phantoms I struck with the solution blade never bled like this. So, why?
Because he's real, my boy. He's a real boy.
He's not a mystery phantom.
Huh?
I'm sure of it. He wasn't created by the Mystery Labyrinth.
Yep, he just followed us.
That's the real Makoto?
Took you long enough to figure that out? Oh, mighty detective.
How did you enter the Mystery Labyrinth?
Yeah, remember when we shook hands? Haha!
I'm getting bored of all this talk. Let's finish things. Next time I'll come at you full force. This will decide Kanai Ward's fate. Only one of us will leave here alive.
Oh boy, so that's how this is gonna go, huh?
Tell me your answer!
Oh shit.
You can't just go take a swing at him! We're inside the Mystery Labyrinth, so you have to solve mysteries!
What mysteries?
Good
How
question.
a living person could make it inside here? You
Coalescence!
just have to beat him by answering that question!
Coalescence!
Alright, I'll try.
The coalescence! There it is!
This is it!
Oh! Oh shit! What the fuck? The power of two solution blades clashing is certainly something to behold.
Only those who
Will be the
assigned
first
to
time we
pass
shank a
the
guy?
enter the
Okay.
Mystery Labyrinth. But there are exceptions.
Touch their swords.
As the one who made the pact, those whose hands I've held with my coalescence can also enter the Mystery Labyrinth.
Master, when did you use coalescence with him?
When we helped him climb across a pipe.
Well, that's the strange part.
But in order for coalescence to work, is it really just us holding hands? Or does the person we hold hands with also have to have a forte? If so, this Makoto has a forte that we don't know of.
I've never used coalescence with him. He doesn't have any ability I'd want to borrow to begin with.
He doesn't have any ability that we know of, at least.
Then how?
Let's see if you can overcome that mystery!
We used coalescence. Oh, he was the one who used it then! We weren't the one who used it, it was him! He has coalescence!
I didn't use coalescence, and yet Makoto was able to enter the Mystery Labyrinth.
He has the same ability we have. Shinigami is the one who creates the Mystery Labyrinth, but coalescence is distinctly our ability. And he has the exact same one. Which is odd if you think about it. If Yuma has the exact same forte as Makoto, what is their connection? It feels like there must be some deeper connection there. Shiny hearts?
So, Makoto used coalescence on me? He has the same power?
Okay, odd question, but we know he's a homunculus of number 1. Are we related to number 1? Perhaps? Just again, random guesses thrown out there.
That's right. You got it. I used coalescence on you earlier. We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Aren't you worried about Kurumi's body? Here, lend me a hand.
We did lend him a hand, huh?
And then you did.
Oh, we sure did lend him a hand by letting him coalesce. Same ability. Wouldn't that do anything? Well, again, using coalescence on someone with coalescence wouldn't necessarily do something, except for the fact that we share Shinigami's ability due to our pact. Which means by using coalescence on us, he was also able to share in the pact ability that we have with Shinigami.
That was when you allowed me to activate coalescence.
But why are you able to use it? That power belongs to Shinigami!
No, it doesn't. Coalescence is not Shinigami's ability. Her ability is just creating the Mystery Labyrinth.
That's where you're mistaken. Coalescence isn't Shinigami's power.
It's the power we both have, apparently.
Huh?
Coalescence is the forte of the World Detective Organization's #1.
So if we have that very same ability, we must be related to Number Way in one way or another. How are we related? Are we his son? He has a bad forte? Not necessarily. Not unless he has it improved. No. He might have, because we have learned before that master detectives are able to hone their fortes. Remember, Halara was only able to see short glimpses of random stuff before she honed it into her proper forte. So what if Number 1 improved his forte to the point that after sharing someone else's ability, he can keep the ability even after letting go of their hand? And even longer beyond that. In fact, I am pretty sure that is exactly what it was. And that's why he was so extremely powerful. That would be very strong. Ability theft, exactly.
Number 1's forte?
Yeah, very strong ability. And that would explain why Number 1 is such a good, good investigator. Especially imagine if he can combine the different fortes. Being able to move around freely in ghost form and view the past of the crime scene like Halara. Called Charlotte? I think I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it.
What do you mean? If it's not Shinigami's power, then how can I use it? Shinigami? Why aren't you saying anything? What are you hiding?
Oh shit.
I can't say. I promised.
Promised?
This is about our contract again. Connected to our missing memories.
What's wrong? It's
We
the
are
end for
we
you
are
if you
related to
can't
Number
figure
1.
this out. I will end you!
Oh shit! What's the question?
Why am I able to use Number 1's forte? Why would Shinigami hide that from me? Wait, could it be? Is this related to my lost memories?
It is, now give me the question!
This mean my true identity is...
Am I Number 1? No, but Number 1 was the one who called us. There's no way it's actually... Oh shit. So the Number 1 we were talking to was a fake?
Perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's Number 1.
So, the Number 1 we talked to was a
you
fake.
must be
So Makoto is
homunculus
us.
of Number 1 Makoto Kagutsuchi!
So I was right about Makoto being us, and I was right about Makoto being Number 1. Both are correct. Both my theories were correct. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I like what you did with your hair. Can I copy your hairstyle? It looks good.
That's impossible. So you finally reached the conclusion. Behold, the truth that you've been seeking all along.
You are #1 from the
Big
WDO.
forehead, by the way.
And I'm
I
the
can see why you wear the
homunculus
mask.
created from your DNA. I'm #1 of the World Detective Organization?
Confronting yourself? Yes, of course.
That's why I can also use your coalescence. Even this solution blade was obtained with this power.
That explains that.
But on the video feed, #1 looks like an old man.
So that was just a stand-in?
That was a double. You're the one who put him there.
Oh shit.
Throughout the history of the WDO, those who become #1 have rarely shown their faces to the public. They all had many enemies, making it problematic to be seen. It's standard protocol for directors to have doubles.
Makes Yuma so cool though. It does. He erased all of his memories so he wouldn't even know he's #1. So he wouldn't make himself a target. Yo, Kurubi! Kurubi, top informant of Kanai Ward. Wanna get together with the leader of the World Detective Organization? Top informant, top detective? If that ain't a pair.
And that old man was your double.
Wait, what about me being a detective in training? Chief Yako said he investigated my background.
We had a fake background, duh. Wanna put Kurubi in
But a
danger?
detective in training was also summoned.
Also Tadanashi, hello, welcome to the stream. We're currently at the big climax of this wonderful game. I don't want to put Kurumi in danger, obviously, but I assume we would have a more secret base than the official headquarters. And we would just continue to have a #1 double in the official headquarters. In fact, why not make our secret headquarters right here in Kanai Ward? It's already an isolated place that people aren't allowed to go into. It's the perfect spot to be safe from the rest of the world and from any potential outside danger. And then in the new headquarters, we just get a new #1 double. It's genius, really.
Detective in training?
That's you, Yuma. Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO. You may be part of the organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
6, good progress, nice. 13 pulls is also nice. Get all those pulls together and save them up.
It's true that there is a trainee detective by the name of Yuma Kokohead. It's also a fact that he was summoned to the Amaterasu Express.
But I assume he didn't make it.
Then you swapped places with the person named Yuma.
So our name isn't Yuma, but we also only know #1 as #1, so we don't even know our real name.
I swapped with him?
Our amnesia is worse than we thought if we don't even know our real name.
It
Damn.
seems he also came to Kanai Ward. I'm sure you've met with him several times.
Unless we actually just have the same name. Imagine if the homunculus just copied our name, and our name is Makoto. So once again, much like in Danganronpa, Makoto is the main character!
So...
Wait, Rob, was it you who said earlier on that Makoto is the main character and this is all just a prequel leading up to it? Or was it Spinne?
Then the real Yuma Kokohead...
Who gave up their identity as Yuma Kokohead? Now, this is a serious question. There's no way it's There's no way it's #1. Ow. #1 was a trainee. Is that what we're saying? Imagine it's the random shopkeeper we met. Definitely not them, I think. Are we saying he was Yuma Kokohead? Kokohead exploded! Too stupid for a name. It would have to have been him, right? No. Okay, so it wasn't a swap.
Among the people I met in Kanai Ward, there should be someone who knows me.
Alright, I guess not. Someone who knows me. Is it really just a random guy? Oh my god, and that would explain something. Remember very early on when we saw someone escape from the train? But that wouldn't make sense, because we checked and there wasn't any other living person in the train other than us. So how did he travel along with the Oh wait, no, because the other card came in late. Duh. The other card came in late. That's how he arrived. I remember now. I really am just stupid, yeah. Yeah, we were at the ramen place. Let's go. Also, thanks for the hydrate. But it would have been funny if we and number 1 just swapped. Thanks for the hydrate again. You know what? He does look like a Coco head.
Was the man who kept running from me? That's correct. You are number 1 of the WDO after all. He's quit his job as a detective and opened up a food stand in Kanai Ward.
Does he know he's serving human meat?
He's the real trainee detective, Yuma Cocohead.
Or is he serving a substitute? Because he did say something about, you know, new recipe and everything. Is he serving something that could reliably be used as a substitute for homunculi to consume other than human meat? Because if so, you go Yuma.
You concealed your true identity and used him as a means to enter Kanai Ward. You knew you'd lose your memories signing the pact with Shinigami, and you couldn't just enter as number 1. Even though your face isn't known, your cover could be blown if you use your forte. That's why you disguised yourself as the trainee. And of course, you ensured he would keep it a secret as well. That's how we switched places? That's just my theory anyway. Our minds work the same way after all. I'm sure we would come up with the same plan.
Ah, yes, of course, Makoto.
However, I'm sure he didn't expect you to come to Kanai Ward after swapping places. He arrived late on the original 5th car heading to Kanai Ward.
Game idea, what?
Though a trainee, he's still a detective. He must have been wondering what happened after your agreement.
There's identity crisis. Yeah, sure, let's go by that
But because of his promise to number 1, he couldn't tell anyone about the situation. So all he could do was watch from afar. Is that why he always fled when he saw me? He must have been relieved seeing you get along with the other detectives.
Also, by the way, Yuma is pretty young, right? The fact that he is number 1 at whatever age he is, I don't know if his actual age was ever fully revealed. I don't think we know his actual age. Can I check? Yeah, we don't know. But just from looks alone, he seems pretty young. And the fact that with this age, he is actually number 1, that is truly, truly impressive.
So he decided to make a living in this town using the special talents listed on his profile.
Wait. What wait? No, we're not a homunculus. Our friends aren't crossed out? You are correct! You are correct, the homunculi have their own souls. Rob, we know they have souls. Because we killed homunculi in here before. Because every person we killed in this city has been a homunculus. Every person we killed here has been a homunculus. And every time we reaped their soul.
I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
An ability? So I do have some sort of special power too?
Right, because he did say we're an amazing cook.
Your record claims that you're a great cook. Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
That's the truth.
And that amazing cook can hopefully make a human meat substitute.
You realized I was number one? Are you really shocked? Naturally, I knew at first sight.
Yeah, because he could see our face. He knows what his own face looks like, duh, so he would realize, damn, I'm looking in a mirror here. And he's a detective?
Because you and I have the same face. I'd hoped for a more heartfelt moment when I finally met my original, but that wasn't the case. I suppose that's because I knew you were a threat to Kanai Ward.
Oh
If
shit.
you knew, why didn't you do something
Makoto
about it?
versus Yuma.
Why let us just roam free?
You know, if we were to copy his hairstyle, we should definitely let it grow a little bit longer in the front too. Just to cover the massive forehead, like Yuma currently is, or well, quote-unquote Yuma.
As I said, you were useful to me until Yomi was
Or keep the
dealt
mask. Honestly, the mask was a fun little quirky attribute to have. Definitely, definitely. Plus, you know, if you're number one and you want to keep your identity a secret, all the more reason to keep the mask. Yuma, you should also use a mask. I mean, number one. Sorry, you're not Yuma. Apron. Can we not kill Makoto? Did detective friends. True.
But more importantly, I was waiting for this moment.
Waiting?
To confront you here within the Mystery Labyrinth.
What do you mean?
Shinigami sure seems nervous.
I wish for you to vanish forever inside the labyrinth.
Huh?
How about
If
no?
you vanish into the Mystery Labyrinth, I won't have to kill you directly. Which completes my perfect crime. Just like how you killed those other criminals.
Damn, okay. Thanks for that call out.
Crime? With the original gone, I will become the real one. I will become both the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation and #1 of the World Detective Organization.
And then he truly has all the access to corpses he could ever want. Damn. Alright, I see. You truly want to be a big shot. His real version of the double of his real one. Yup. Kill the fake #1, then kill the real #1, so the clone #1 can take that spot.
I'll be invincible!
I mean, you're already kind of invincible because you're homunculus. Also, Crazy Face.
That was your goal all along?
Exactly. I'll let you enter both the restricted area and this Mystery Labyrinth. Using Coalescence to come here was part of my plan.
Oh, so I can kill you.
Damn that
here.
expression indeed. It's supposed to be Makoto, not Nagito.
You think you can take over the world or something? I swear every final boss is the same.
Oh, not at all. With the WDO under my control, there would be no need for anyone to
By
keep
the way, I
sticking
just
their
realized
nose in our
something.
business.
Whoever comes out of this, be it him or me, whoever comes out of this, will be both the head of the WDO and Amaterasu Corporation. Because we are the same person. And the retinal scanners of Amaterasu Corporation recognize Makoto as the CEO. Meaning, since we have the exact same face, they would recognize us as the CEO. So whoever survives this is the boss of both organizations. Okay then. Let's just brain going slow, yeah. Male Junko, also a fair analogy
The
here.
mystery of Kanai Ward will forever remain a secret. I only have one wish. To protect the citizens of this city. For the homunculi of Kanai Ward to live in peace.
I can do that too, by the way. Just, you know, if only one of us can survive, then I'll do it for you. I'll use this city as my new secret headquarters for the WDO. Just kind of, wait, forget it. Hey, yo,
to accomplish that. I don't care what I must sacrifice. I will protect Kanai Ward. And you will die here. Your death is necessary for Kanai Ward's peace. To this city, you are the real evil, detective.
Sure I
If you
am.
expose the truth, many people will suffer. I won't let you do that just to satisfy your ego.
Sure.
No matter how hard you try to destroy
like
this
Shadow
peaceful
to
world,
Sonic down.
I'll fight back using your own brain against you. Homunculi may not be human, but they have the right to live too.
See, that I agree with Makoto. We aren't fighting against each other here. I'm mainly just agreeing with you because of Kurumi, but still.
I won't let anyone take that away, even if you are #1 of the WDO.
Sorry, your plan isn't gonna work. I won't let you kill Master in this labyrinth. The real one won't just stand by, no matter what the imposter is plotting.
When the imposter is sus? Oh?
Master?
If this is the truth I've been seeking all this time, maybe I should sacrifice myself here.
Nah, you're the main character.
What?
If what he said is true, it sounds like I'm the one threatening the peace in this city. You're finally starting to get it. Yes, that's the truth. You are a threat, trying to destroy this wonderful world.
But I wouldn't call it wonderful. But still, someone's gotta keep those people safe.
What are you saying?
You discarded your pride as a detective and made a pact with a death god to go around killing people. You are dangerous. If you're not stopped, you will destroy all of Kanai Ward. That's why I must defeat you. To protect this city!
Alright, I get it.
It's wrong,
But
Master.
why do we have to
You
die
don't
for
need to
this?
listen to anything he says.
I've reaped the souls of many criminals.
True, but they were criminals.
I told myself their sacrifices were necessary for others to be happy.
I mean...
But by that logic,
Darkness... Similar premise? Does it?
if
I don't know, I haven't heard of it.
disappeared, it would be a small price to pay to protect the city's happiness, right? Which means it's my turn. I can't run away from this just because it's happening to me.
Also, by the way, again, we're still going with the fan theory that we came up with, that Yuma is just the son of Makoto and Kyoko. That would totally explain how he would become #1 at such a young age.
I should be sacrificed for the sake of everyone else.
He's even as emotional as Makoto.
Wait, Master, remember what you promised. You said you'd never turn away from the truth.
That's right, but I saw the truth. I actually know what it is now.
Okay, well, we'll look it up. It's a theory. We can pretty much confirm it doesn't take place in the same universe because of the blood color.
And now that I do, I've realized something. If I expose the truth about this city and tell the world, what will happen to Kurumi and the others?
Yes! See, even Yuma puts Kurumi first. What will happen to Kurumi? And the others, I guess, too.
That doesn't matter. We're in the middle of solving this mystery labyrinth.
Masquerade, Bloodlines. Ring a bell? Somewhat, but not too familiar, no.
It does matter! This is their problem. I may be an outsider, but this directly affects
Do it
them.
for her. Do it for her, do it for Kurumi.
Will the Yuchi go after
So
them
die.
again? Is
No,
there any
Kurumi
way for them
Machidi.
to live
No.
without persecution?
Please. Kurumi has to live. But even so, we can kill Makoto and take over and protect the city in his place.
When I think about what's best, it's obvious I should sacrifice
Then again,
myself.
Makoto has the advantage of being immortal, so he could protect the city forever, unlike us.
Yes, that's the correct decision. Not as a detective, but as a human being. Doing that will allow the people of Kanai Ward to continue living in peace.
Well, I wouldn't call it peace. There's a lot of crime in this city. Stop playing mind games. Oh! Okay, I guess we are just jumping to our death. Wow, no voice line even. See Poochie again. You know what, Gabe? That is a fair point. Oh, hey, it's a Nocturnal Detective Agency. Are you gonna talk to Yako, the deceased? No? Oh, we're gonna have flashbacks to all the fun we
To
had.
help someone.
Specifically this moment with the little boy. Kurumi.
Help people.
Good old Shachi. Before he got shot. And the squad. Most of them were actually really nice. Our squad.
Which means I have to remain here.
Even if they aren't people. You know what? Homunculi can be
For
just
the good
people
of everyone
like humans.
I love.
Humans and homunculi aren't so different. They're people just as much as anyone else. Oh. You aren't wrong, but... I can't move, by the way. I literally can only look around. Why can I look around but not move? Oh! Oh, hey, Shinigami!
Idiot!
What are you doing here?
Wanna sacrifice yourself?
Okay!
You're just not deciding that on your own.
I need to button mash. Okay, got it.
Let you.
Okay, Shinigami, chill out for just a second. You want to sacrifice yourself? No, I'll kill you instead.
You're shouldering everything alone and have lost sight of who you are. That makes you no better than him. You're not alone. You've got a kind, teasing, needy, adorable, puffy partner by your side.
Are you
I
crying?
didn't ask for this. I don't remember asking for your powers.
You may not remember, but I do! You needed me. I'll never forget the words of the old you, Master.
And that's the one who left an impression on you, that one person, right? That you talked about. Are we actually gonna get to see Yuma pre-losing memories? Are we actually?
I haven't seen a human in a while.
Oh shit, we're gonna get to see the moment the contract was forged.
Everyone's
Station.
scared of me, so I've been stuck in the WDO library for as long as I can remember. So, you really want to form a pact with me? You don't look like you're in trouble or anything.
Let's just say I'm dealing with some special circumstances, and I need your help.
He sure does sound a lot more confident with his memories intact.
want me
Your heart
that
out.
badly, hmm?
Okay, Shinigami, sure.
Where I'm going, the truth is suppressed, even when the mystery is solved. That's why I need you. You have a way to circumvent that.
You're really depending on me, huh? I may be cute, but I'm still a death god, you know. You gotta pay a
Only
fitting
that
price to make a
badly,
pact with me.
human. Yes, yes. That is
I
what
know.
she said.
If it means perfectly solving the world's mysteries, I don't mind selling my soul. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. That is the detective's way.
Oh, you've got a few screws in your head loose, don't ya? Why are you so hung up on solving mysteries anyway?
To make everyone
Reasons?
happy, of course.
Huh?
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
How do we bring happiness to the people of Kanai Ward is the big question now.
Although it's a known fact that some truths are cruel in nature. But exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution in my mind.
I see, so you don't just need the true solution, but the perfect one that not just reveals the entire truth, but also reveals it in a good way. And that is what we're working for in this chapter then. Huh?
Are you serious? What does that even mean?
I want to make a world where no one weeps while imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. Is it really so strange to wish for that?
Alrighty then, Yuma. So, are we ready for one final fight against Makoto?
I want to eradicate all unsolved
but
mysteries
Yuma
from
is
this
scary.
world and
Probably
bring
because we're not
happiness
used to him.
everyone. I said that?
When you found out someone created a homunculus of you, and that it was part of the great global mystery, you formed a pact with me to settle things with yourself. And that's the path you chose for your perfect solution. You even sacrificed your memories and your position as number one to make it happen.
Logic paradox? Detective erased.
So
No.
my being here with you is proof of your relentless will. What's right or wrong can change depending on who you ask. There are infinite correct answers, but the truth is different. There's only one definite truth, and that's what's inside this mystery labyrinth. Whether it's correct or not is a separate issue that you can figure out after the mystery is solved. But right now, you have to expose
Stop
the truth.
crying.
Otherwise, nothing can be solved. If you give that up, then your life as a detective, everything you've done up to this moment, it'll all be for nothing. Master,
Let's go.
you're
Come
not
on.
alone.
Do the boss fight. I'm ready.
Do it by yourself, then rely on
He
me.
wants the tea.
Just like you always do.
Too bad we already have Kurumi.
We may not be the best partners in the world, but we make a pretty good pair. So, don't call it quits by yourself.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. I'm not the old me anymore. There's no way I can do it.
Yes, you can. There's a reason the old you chose this path.
But
They wouldn't have done it if they didn't think they could. They were the world's greatest mind, after all.
There is something I haven't given up on.
There we
I
go.
want to bring happiness to everyone.
To favorite again.
I believe that from the bottom of my heart. So, I'll keep solving mysteries.
Yes.
Happiness shrouded in mystery isn't real happiness.
Master!
Hello, Makoto.
Happiness. Happiness not shrouded in mystery.
And that explains why the Mystery Labyrinth why the Mystery Phantom Humor. It explains the Mystery Phantom Humor. It was Mystery Phantom Humor was Mystery Phantom Makoto all along. Just now pointing that fact out.
You believe that could exist in Kanai Ward?
He even has the mask now. Let's go. I like the artwork, the combination of just the coat and the mask underneath it.
I see. He's a mystery phantom of you, not me. You think you can achieve this so-called perfect solution?
A copy
Yes.
couldn't accomplish it.
But you think you can? Just because you're the original?
I mean, it would be better if we could work together on it, you know? Two great minds working together. But no, you're dead set on one of us dying here, so... You know what? If that's what you want, you'll be the one to die.
You're an empty shell of a man who has lost his memories. Do you honestly think you can make everyone happy?
I'm by your side, Master.
I know, Shinigami. Let's expose these mysteries together. My memories in my past don't matter. I will solve it all as Yuma Cocohead!
I guess we adopted the name fully now. Oh shit, there's more. There's so many. Oh shit, they're powering him up. Imagine getting powered up like that. Remix? Okay. Remix of the title music, let's go. Finally, the Dream Team, apparently. This is gonna be one big battle, isn't it? It needs to load for a while. Confronting yourself, indeed.
Years ago, Amaterasu Corporation received a request from the UG to research homunculi. The UG planned to use these immortal synthetic humans for military purposes.
Oh my god.
A massive amount of money was poured into the research.
So I need to hit all of them
Ward developed quickly as a result. But the UG also set up their own research facility, which pit the two organizations against each other.
The perspective, too.
3 years ago, the UG facility finally succeeded in creating a homunculus.
Looking epic? Let's go.
This was the birth of the homunculus based on the top detective of the WDO, number 1.
Uh-huh. Okay.
First of its kind in the world.
Screams and boss, yup. Oh. Mask time!
Can't lose.
And there's even more copies! He's copying so much! Phantom of you, not me. Who is he? But not me. Yeah, who could it be? I'm not sure.
So this is the last stand, Well, the facts only matter to one of them, Master. So, find the real guy and throw the truth right in his face! Let's go!
Yeah, let's!
Alright. The real one has the sword.
I won't lose! Stay out of my way!
Oh, never mind, they're combining again. There he is.
Only successful specimen in existence.
Doesn't have flames.
The root cause of the grand mystery this city got dragged into.
No question needed. Oh. They blocked, damn it. Back to my perspective now, huh?
Mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. As your clone, I want the same thing. And that's why I'll protect everyone in Kanai Ward.
Yeah, but why do we have to fight against each other for that?
These pitiful homunculi didn't ask to be made.
We
and
could
neither
work
did I.
together. Why are you making this so difficult?
The Peacekeepers Yomi held the real power in Amaterasu. And upon hearing of the UG facility's successful experiment, Amaterasu panicked and extracted blood from all the residents of Kanai Ward to initiate Project Homunculus. The experiment failed, and the defective homunculi went berserk after exposure
Oh,
to
you can already
sunlight,
see it cracking in the
ravaging
background.
city. This is the Blank Reach mystery.
The labyrinth
You
is
arrived
falling
at the city
apart.
during these events and tried to rectify things. cloud generator to block out the sun and brought the people back to their senses. The original residents had already been wiped out by then. The homunculi didn't remember anything from the blank week, returning to their lives thinking they were human. The Yuji decided to exterminate Kanai Ward along with the defective homunculi.
And he talked them out of it.
I won't lose!
Oh shit! Oh shit! What the fuck? Hey, what that hair do though? What's that hair? I pressed it, but I guess the game disagrees. Wow, that really didn't do any damage. You'd think a heavy stomp like that would do more damage. But okay.
I have to save everyone!
Okay, I like how the game just disagrees with me. I guess I shouldn't use the joystick, I should use the buttons for it, because the joystick might be more unreliable. Let's actually use the
I have to save
buttons
everyone!
instead. There we go. His blade is so much bigger! Oh god, Shinigami! Now we got a Dynamax battle on our hands!
But when you found out about the Yuji's inhumane research, you blackmailed them to cover up the events of the Blank Week mystery.
Gigantamax. Yeah, he do be Gigantamax, I guess. Oh! Come on! This labyrinth is already collapsing.
Whatever was
There's nothing you can do.
Protect Kanai Ward.
You can call him the man behind the slaughter if you want. But he didn't really slaughter
All
many
that
people.
did was create more unsolved mysteries. Still, I wanted to protect the homunculi. I had to.
And I understand that. I also want to protect them, especially Kurumi.
If I didn't, who would?
I can protect them too. Why must we fight each other? We want the same thing.
After negotiations with the Yuji, Kanai Ward became isolated and
It's cracking even more.
True to his word, the former CEO of Amaterasu abdicated his position to you. You immediately put an end to the homunculus research. This was to prevent the creation of any more tragic homunculi, and to hide their existence from the world.
It's falling apart.
Then, posing as number one, you took advantage of the WDO. You abducted vicious criminals and brought them to Kanai Ward.
That he did. In order to feed the homunculi.
Here I go.
How many more mystery phantoms are there?
Take this!
Oh, come on. No.
Were turned into food for the city's homunculi.
They're just gonna burst out from under that pile. You can't stop me now.
This is the truth behind the global kidnapping case.
All those memories in the
Must
back,
be
huh?
discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
I don't think this labyrinth is gonna last much longer.
Always been my creed. But things changed when I discovered I was a homunculus. I've become someone else since I learned there were others like me.
Yeah, how was that being self-aware, huh? How did it feel? Probably a bit weird.
Director Yomi was your biggest obstacle in protecting the homunculi of Kanai Ward.
God, so many cracks! You can see the shards of the background falling.
If Kanai Ward's secret had been made public, the UG would have been forced to act. Yomi grew too powerful, so you summoned master detectives to Kanai Ward to get rid of him for you. Once gathered here, we faced off with the Peacekeepers just like you wanted. And you helped Chief Yako get his revenge from
Good
behind
point
the
of
scenes,
view, I know, right?
taking Dr. Weska and Yomi out of the picture.
Whoa, where'd you get all those blades from?
Have to defeat you.
How did you duplicate the blades?
Get out of my way. Take this.
I'm even slashing the thing now.
Through.
I'm even slashing the input prompts. Okay then.
I may be alone, but I'll still fight. I have to defeat you. I have to save everyone.
Okay, chill out, dude.
I have to do it.
Do I need to mash? This feels like what? Yep. Okay. Physical and seen by Yuma. Yep. Kingdom Hearts. More Kingdom Hearts, huh? Oh.
There you go. Let's go.
Oh, no input for that. No grab input needed. Okay, we got it.
Everything that happened in Kanai Ward. Makoto Kazusuchi.
Final deduction denouement.
Your excuse. You tried to enshroud everything, including your own crimes, in mystery.
Whoa. Okay. Wings? Yeah, she had wings. She's shown her wings in the past already. Except the keyblade has a keyhole, and it's called a solution blade.
This is the real perfect solution. The only difference is the world hasn't caught up to me yet. The WDO now belongs to me. The unified government will soon fall into my hands.
Oh, really now?
So I believed. But I can only lie to the people of Kanai Ward for so long. We're coming to a tipping point. I know the end will come.
His words ain't even reaching me.
But there's no turning back. What am I supposed to do?
Cooperate instead of trying to kill me,
What
maybe?
else should I sacrifice? What can I do to save everyone?
Imagine this is bugged. Yeah, no.
All this time, I've carried this burden alone. I can't take it anymore. Somebody help me.
I could help, you know, but you're trying to kill me. It is kind of weird that they have the same voice. Let us cooperate, you fucking idiot. We're the same goddamn person. We don't have to fight. We're the same person with the same goals. Is that really so hard for us to get along? When apology video.
You did it, Master!
Who was floating over there to the side? Just another mystery phantom, or
Sorry,
somebody
Shinigami.
help me, hero?
Can you
Yes.
wait a bit? You wanted someone to stop you from the beginning, didn't you? Were you hoping to be punished for your crimes? Is that why you led me here? I don't fight to lose. As the real me, you should know that only one of us will leave this Mystery Labyrinth.
My intention was to review our answers here. It looks like the conclusion has been made. I realized something the first time I came to this city. There was no perfect solution for Kanai Ward's mysteries.
Well, it's true they can't leave the city unless someone finds a way to make sure they are no longer defective, which I don't think you can solve that problem now that they're
There's
already
a great
people.
contradiction here.
You'd have to solve that problem during the creation phase, which is long behind them.
In order to follow through with the perfect solution, I had to commit
got
another
confused at the
crime.
end. Shinigami would be the one to get confused, if anything.
I despise unsolved mysteries more than anyone else. And yet, I ended up creating even more. The mysteries have consumed me.
Ah! So he'll get consumed by the Mystery Labyrinth too, huh?
Kanai Ward can't be trapped in the rain for much longer. You can't live in a world of lies forever.
But what will happen to the Homunculi?
We have to put an end to this.
I had an identity crisis.
Guess we do. I know it's our only option, but can you really do it? It's a cruel decision to make. What's wrong? If you refuse, you'll be yielding to me. I'll become Death, or the devil himself for the sake of Kanai Ward.
Death itself is already with me, you know.
Choose. Either you reap my soul,
Also, hello,
destroy the Mystery
Tormuse.
Labyrinth, and expose the truth of Kanai Ward.
I think I just solved the final chapter. How are you?
Or give up and remain here forever.
You're not actually giving me a choice.
What is your solution?
Can I save? I cannot. God damn it. Game stuff. Well,
Master,
we're
I already
truly
said
in the end
everything I
game
wanted to
now, I
say.
guess. We just learned all about the homunculus research. About how that happened. And we learned now that every single person living in the city is apparently a homunculus. Very
in the
sad.
end, it's your decision. I believe in you.
What's wrong? Destroy me already! Otherwise, you will die here instead!
Shinigami, now it's time. Shinigami said in the very beginning of the game that there's an emergency exit out of the labyrinth that doesn't involve reaping the culprit's soul. This would be the time to mention it, because I really think the two of us here could work together. I mean, we are literally the same person. And we both want to protect the city. Again, I keep saying that. Okay, now it should let me save, right? Oh, thank you. Anything you want to say, Makoto?
Choose. Either you reap my soul, destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, and expose the truth of Kanai Ward, or give up and remain here forever.
What is your solution?
I mean, I can't stay here forever in this Mystery Labyrinth because I need to get back to Kurumi.
Master, I already said everything I wanted to say. In the end, it's your decision.
You sure you said
I believe
everything?
in you.
Alright. Save to another file. I mean, I can do my next save on another file, but you're right, there's no harm in doing multi-save. There, now I saved in 2 files. I think...
If you choose to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, I'll reap the culprit's soul like I always do. That will destroy the Mystery Labyrinth and kill the culprit. It would solve the global kidnapping case, but there would be chaos in Kanai Ward. The world will know about the homunculi. And who knows what'll happen to them and the city after that.
But I need to protect them!
I really don't know what to do.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution.
The only way to do that is...
Yeah, we have to do it to expose the truth. What does it say about the other thing? Let's find out. But if we stay, we will die.
If you choose to stay in the Mystery Labyrinth, there is nothing I can do. Eventually, it will absorb your soul, and you'll vanish without a trace.
100%ing everything. I'll do that. I'll still do that. I'll still 100% this game.
If that's the conclusion you choose, I'll see it to the very end. Although he didn't sign a pact, he came here using coalescence. Which means that once you vanish, coalescence will shut off and he'll be kicked out of this place. In other words, he'll be the only one to escape the Mystery Labyrinth.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. The only way to do that is...
As sad as it is, the only way to expose the truth is to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth. It's what the game leads me to say. It has to be done.
Are you sure? Is this your solution, Master?
I've decided. Sorry, Makoto.
I've decided. The Mystery Labyrinth must be destroyed.
It was nice knowing you, buddy.
That's a relief. I knew you'd make the right choice. I leave the rest to you. I can finally let it end. No, I won't be the one to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth. What? I'd only need to gather evidence and expose Kanai Ward's secrets to solve this case. There is no place for emotion in that. But that's not how I want things to be. That's not the perfect solution I'm looking for.
So what is the perfect solution? Letting him destroy it?
It's not the perfect solution unless everyone is saved.
So are we thinking of a way to get him out?
Do you still not get it? Idealism solves nothing. It's not just about my ideals. I have a plan. What are you going to do? I've put a lot of thought into this. When it comes to the perfect solution that can bring true happiness to the people of
Lead to the
Kanai
same.
Ward,
It could both just lead to the same. That's true.
there is no answer. In the end, detectives are just outsiders. I don't believe a solution brought by an outsider will make everyone happy. So instead, why not let the people of Kanai Ward decide for themselves?
What do you mean by that?
Tell everyone in Kanai Ward the truth, and let them choose their own futures.
Ooh boy, that's a risky maneuver. You're telling them they've been eating human flesh for their whole life, and if they ever step into the sun, they'll go crazy. I'm not sure how many people of them want to hear that, but I guess the truth needs to be revealed at some point.
Have the people decide how to fix this problem. You're leaving it to others to solve? That's your solution? It's not my solution, it's everyone's.
I mean, that's fair, I guess.
I'll let everyone in Kanai Ward do what I can't do on my own. Even if a great detective reached out from above, they would never touch the people
Alright,
here.
then.
Only the city's residents can solve the contradictions facing them.
And that includes Kurumi. Kurumi can solve everything.
Do you
Have
really
faith.
think they can accept the truth? I'm sure of it. I believe in them. And I'm sure you do too. After all, you love the people of Kanai Ward. So whether it's right or wrong, at least it's something everyone will decide upon together. That would be for the best. I think that is the perfect solution this city needs.
But how do you intend on telling everyone the truth? They might not believe it.
We'll find
That's
a way.
where you come in. I want you to directly tell them everything.
So he needs to be able to make it out of here. Alright, where's that emergency exit?
Not as the homunculus of the WDO's #1, but as Amaterasu's CEO, who has been protecting Kanai Ward. I think everyone will listen to you. I want you to work together with everyone who lives in this city to find the answer to this unsolvable mystery.
But we're still in the position where the only way we know how to get out for sure is to reap his soul and destroy the Mystery Labyrinth that way. So how else can we destroy the Mystery Labyrinth?
Solving the mystery in the real world will destroy the Mystery Labyrinth that was spawned from it.
Yeah, but he's still stuck in here with us.
Right?
Labyrinth is the physical embodiment of a mystery in the real world, after all.
Yeah, but in order for him to tell everyone, he needs to get out of here.
If the mystery in the real world vanishes, so will its manifestation here.
That settles it. You need to leave here alive so you can destroy the Mystery Labyrinth from the real world.
We're putting a lot of faith in this guy who just tried to kill us.
And you intend to stay here in my place?
Well, only temporarily until you destroy the labyrinth, because then I'm sure we can get out.
Master, I think you already know this, but that means you will die.
Will we?
Yeah, I know.
Again, Shinigami, now would be the time to mention your emergency exit.
Are you sure about this? You're sacrificing your own life just to let others find the solution. I can't believe a detective would make that choice. No, probably not. But remember, I'm just a trainee.
But also number one.
I've done everything alone until now. Even before coming to this city when I was the WDO's #1, I've always decided everything on my own to try to reach the perfect solution. We share the same DNA. And yet, you're trusting someone else to find the solution for you?
I mean, yeah, because you're just a copy.
This feels weird to say to myself, but you're brilliant.
No, you're brilliant.
That's why you've placed all the burden on yourself. But you're taking
Nice,
on more
Yuma,
than you
complimenting
can carry.
yourself here.
On the other hand, even though I've lost so much, I was able to grow from it. I'm far from perfect, so all I can do is rely on others to make up for my shortcomings.
You do always rely on others whenever you're in trouble.
But to rely on others, well, it's like you're entrusting yourself to them. You believe in them, and put your fate in their hands.
Exactly. Back and forth between the two copies.
If you can't figure out the perfect solution, then why
Well,
not
the original
entrust it to someone
copy,
else?
but you know what I mean.
Well, that's one sure way for Master to solve this. You're always letting others make up your mind for you.
Can you cancel coalescence on your own? Yes. Whoever wields coalescence can revoke it at any time.
Well then, you do that and get out of here.
And if coalescence is cancelled, what will happen to him?
He was never supposed to be in here to begin with, so he'll be tossed back into the real world.
Will he remember?
Well then, all that's left is for you to end your coalescence.
But will he remember? I'm sure he will, I hope. I forgot the emergency. Yeah, just forgot about
I'll
it.
stay here and wait for you to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth from the real world.
I'm sure your soul will vanish before then, Master.
And what if I betrayed you instead? Even if I leave, I may not tell everyone the truth. You would never do that. It's how I know I can trust you with this.
Again, can't forget, we're the same person.
You'll never be a great detective, Master. I've been saying it all along, but you're just too naive.
Sunny and
right
Shadow.
about that. You've got a good partner. I see. You used to solve everything on your own. But since you lost everything along with your memories, you accepted the help of your partner and surpassed your former self.
Damn, sometimes a reset? You know what, Yuma really just said, yeah, I need a new game plus, please and thank you.
How ironic. Very well. You can count on me. I'll take care of the rest. I'm now going to cancel my coalescence.
And there he goes. Bye, Makoto.
He's gone.
Yeah.
By the way, Master, you can still reconsider this. If the soul of the real culprit gets reaped, the Mystery Labyrinth will be destroyed as usual.
True, and his soul would still be here, right? If we look around.
Right, I know. But destroying the Mystery Labyrinth from outside is a smart idea for a goober like you. Though you did drop the ball right at the end.
Even now, you can't be nice?
Imagine Shinigami being nice to us,
It may not be
no
the
way.
perfect solution I wanted, but if everyone in Kanai Ward understands...
Aww, but it's such a shame. I wanted to make you a detective greater than number 1 himself.
So greater than
But
us.
I guess this is it.
A door! We got an exit!
What's going on?
Is this the emergency exit you were talking about, Shinigami? Or is this Makoto's doing, or is it a bit of both?
What do you mean? It's the Mystery Labyrinth's emergency exit.
Yeah, thank you for finally bringing it up.
Emergency exit?
Fun door.
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one, kinda.
You're just now bringing this up. You could have brought that up before I made up my mind to kill myself.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit,
It is
you'll have to pay
heavy
a
price. It
heavy,
is canceling the
heavy
contract.
price.
It has to be canceling the contract.
And that is...
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway.
Well, are you finally gonna tell us what the catch is?
This door is the emergency exit?
Is it
We'll go
canceling the
back
contract?
to the moment Makoto was pointing a gun at you before we entered the Mystery Labyrinth. But he should be fine now, so I'm sure you can leave without worry.
Wait, hold on. It's that easy? What about the heavy price?
Just kick Makoto's butt? Yeah,
Oh, that. It's not much.
You said it was a heavy price and now you're saying it's not much. Shinigami isn't really just canceling the contract. That's similar. Only identifiable. Eyes are the only identifiable part. I mean, they have different hair, I guess.
It'll just cancel our pact.
It is canceling the pact.
But if that happens, your memories will come back. Maybe this would actually be better for you.
Okay, so can I just redo the pact if I still have the book?
I can get my memories back?
If I can just get the book again, can't I just make the same contract again? Would that really be a problem?
If I go through that door?
Yeah, she did reveal the emergency exit.
You got it.
Took her long enough.
But what will happen to you if our pact is cancelled?
Nothing you should worry about. Once you end our pact, you'll forget all about me and the Mystery Labyrinths.
Oh.
Huh? Why?
Oh, not just her not being there, it's literally forgetting all
That's how it
about
goes with Death Gods. It's why our existence isn't exactly widely known. The same goes for the people who entered the Mystery Labyrinth using coalescence. They forget all about it.
But what will happen to you? Will you return to the book?
But we need her help to get more corpses so we can feed Kurumi.
I can either return to the Book of Death and sleep for centuries,
Graduate Shinigami
or
or no?
vanish with this Mystery Labyrinth. I actually have no idea. It's the first time anybody's used the emergency exit. But I figured it'd be okay to let you use it, Master. Anyway, I guess this is goodbye. What's with that face? You should be happy right now.
Should we though?
You'll get your memories back and finally be free of your annoying partner.
How could I be happy about this? You've helped me so much.
Won't do it, but he has to, otherwise he dies. He either goes out there or he dies.
Isn't there any way we can leave here together?
Don't do that, Master. You should be saying, I never want to see your ugly face again, and take off like you just hit the jackpot.
Imagine you get the choice.
You should tell
Another
me
choice?
that you
Oh no.
hated our time together. Otherwise, you'll make me second-guess myself.
No, no crying, just get out.
Hey! Before you lost your memories, you solved cases without anyone's help, right?
So I've heard. I don't remember though.
Well, because you lost your memories, you were forced to depend on others. You and number 1 began walking different paths. But in the end, you solved the mystery of Kanai Ward, even when your past self couldn't.
Exactly, and now we will have these experiences, except for the Mystery Labyrinth. We'll have our collaborative experiences, at least. And we'll still have our memories again.
Maybe before you lost your memories, you planned for all of this to happen.
Stay in.
You figured out that the perfect solution you could come up with on your own wasn't enough. So maybe you trusted the version of yourself that lost his memories to find it. And then you went and trusted the people of Kanai Ward, Master.
That's all the more reason why I don't want to forget our time together.
But we're gonna.
Otherwise, I'll never be able to apologize to you enough.
Unless, imagine if we use coalescence with Shinigami, and we step outside, and we will remember the Mystery Labyrinth because of our coalescence with Shinigami. Because Shinigami will, of course, naturally remember all of this, because this is her power. What if we go out and thanks to our power, all these terms just don't apply there?
There's no other way. That's just how it
Copium.
works. Well, if by some miracle you remembered for just a moment, I hope you make your wish come true. You know, about wanting to eradicate all unsolved mysteries in the world and making people happy.
Come on. I'm going out and never let go.
Hey, come on, Master! Boys aren't supposed to cry!
Harmful stereotypes
I can't
here.
help it.
Just write a note.
Come on,
Not
pull
sure it
yourself
works
together.
like that. Again, remember we're coming back to past time.
You better stand up and walk straight, even without yours truly. I'm putting my trust in you, Master.
Come on, let the two number ones
Yeah.
work together.
I promise.
Can Makoto be my number 2?
One day,
If we
I'll
are number
show you a
1.
world where everyone is happy. I swear.
Good. There's no time. You better hurry, or the Mystery Labyrinth will absorb you.
Oh, there isn't even... Oh, you are kidding me. There's not even any other dialogue. Anything to say about this Makoto soul? No? You're just happy floating there? Okay. I literally can't kick your spot. Guess this is it.
Oh, hold on!
What do you mean, hold on? Is she gonna kick us through? Oh shit! There's the smooch!
Bye-bye, Master.
Thank you, Shinigami.
Damn! Knowing he won't remember any of this too.
I'm not sad or anything. I'm used to being
You know,
alone.
the guy who got kissed by a deaf god on the cheek.
And that solves everything. Doesn't it?
Please tell me due to coalescence he will keep the pact. Because coalescence just overrides that shit. Ultimate copium, come on. If he can share in Shinigami's ability due to his ability, then maybe that overpowers the end of the pact. It has to. He can copy other people's abilities, so he could copy Shinigami, so he should be able to be good. Oh, and a
I've gotten
flashback
that
to...
training detective to agree. The preparations are complete. Now, let's begin.
Flashback to the
I'll be
beginning,
taking
huh?
all your memories memories. You sure about this? I would think number 1 of the WDO could solve the case all on his own.
No. Where I'm going, that's not sufficient to make everyone happy. Besides, it's best to pack light for a journey.
You sound like someone about to commit suicide.
I'm signing a pact with a death god. It's basically the same as dying.
You're right about that.
God
I mean,
damn
you'll
it.
be a different person
Oh, there's an
when you
armor
wake
pal
up.
here. Fun.
Look
Didn't even
after
notice
me when
because
I
I
do.
didn't know.
I know you won't be able to say much due to our pact, but please guide me on the path to becoming a detective. I'm putting my trust in you.
You really are crazy. Nobody should trust a death god with their life.
Well, we did, and
I
it
have a
worked.
feeling you and I will do well together.
You sure you're brave enough to be my partner? You're not gonna whine the whole time, are you?
Oh, we did whine for quite a bit. To be
well,
fair.
since you've entrusted yourself to me, I'll be your mentor. I'll turn you from a little fledgling to a great detective.
I look forward to it.
Now, let's begin. Are you ready
Yes,
to give
and that's been
everything for the
confirmed.
truth?
She confirmed it right away. We lost our memories by
Yes.
making this pact.
Of course.
And now we will get them back because we're because we're canceling the pact. We will reobtain all our memories, but we will forget about Shinigami and the Mystery Labyrinths.
And about what you asked earlier. I'm serious. I will show you a world where everyone is happy. Even if it's a different version of me, I promise I'll make it happen.
Oh
So
boy.
you're fine with every part of the pact?
Yes, of course.
You better keep your end of the bargain. Even if you forget all about me. Cross your heart and hope to die, Master.
Oh boy. Did they have to hit us with the flashback? Is this where it saves because we're gonna get an epilogue? We're gonna get an epilogue next time. Oh shit, I'm giving you that cliffhanger. Well, we know already a bunch of his memories. We know he was actually the leader of the World Detective Organization. He is the perfect best detective out there. Leading all the other detectives. So, yeah. No. What do you mean, no? Don't do this to me. But why not? Epilogue. Well, to be fair, I have more to do than just the epilogue. I have to do all the memory shard stuff as well. So we do have to do more streams. You know, fair. Don't you want one final cliffhanger? Suffering? You mean despair? Despair for you and me? As we have to wait for next week? She got me half before... You mean how many other people she made a contract with? I don't know. I don't think she ever specified the exact number. But yes. Despair. Such despair. But yeah, it'll be fun. I am looking forward to next week for the epilogue and for getting into all the memory shards we have. And obtaining some of the missing ones, hopefully. Nuts in your mouth? No. No, just no. Alright, memories are restored, but he doesn't remember his time of Shinigami and the Labyrinths. Remember of the cases he solved? He probably will just think he solved them all just by thinking about it. Because he has all the clues. Mystery Labyrinths are just a manifestation of the mystery itself. And we're solving them by using the clues we've obtained in the real world. So he'll probably think he just solved it in his head by just putting the clues together. But it will be weird how he will feel about people just dying randomly every time he solves something. solved themselves. Not him remembering how. I think he solved it in his head, but he should be probably confused about, hang on a second, every time I solved a case, someone dropped dead. How could that be? Curious. But I guess we'll find out. Remember the book? Maybe he'll remember the book. He'll remember the book exists, but I'm not sure if he'll remember that he used the book. That's the thing. I am not sure about that part. But that is a fascinating question. Again, that's all gonna be stuff that we'll see next time. Next week. Where we play the epilogue and find out what else there is to it. So that's gonna be fun. Alright, let's see. Is there anyone we could raid? Ending is going to be completely solved. No mystery remaining. Imagine. So many questions to be answered next time. Alright, I think we're gonna raid a Danganronpa streamer maybe. You know, for the mystery. For the mystery. Pack to show her that the world is so... That could be something. That would be a nice ending. Alright then. Let's quickly look for a Danganronpa streamer. Shall we? If, by the way, anyone who's still here, stick around for the raid if you want some extra channel points, which you can use for all kinds of different things. Which I'm sure is gonna be very beneficial for a lot of you. Alright, so... Amogus Star, you are right just in time for me to set up a raid. So, yeah. Slime Rancher 2, okay. Tell me when you play it and how you like it. Rip. Yeah, rip indeed. We just solved the final Mystery Labyrinth of the game. Playing Hollow Knight? Or Surgery tomorrow? Ooh, you know what? I haven't raided him even once since he came back. So you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that again. No Danganronpa in that case. Alright, Kazumu. Let's set this up. And Hollow Knight is a fun game, I agree. So to anyone who's unfamiliar with Kazumu, before we head off, I've raided him a long time ago in the past. He has been inactive for a while. In fact, he announced that he would stop streaming because he had because of brain injuries and stuff, and he is having multiple surgeries, and he's having a surgery apparently tomorrow again. So, but he has decided to not stop streaming after all and has made his grand return a while back. So, please send all the well wishes his way that you can. He deserves it. Great person. Also has a similar color scheme, you know, the green and black. I mean, not obvious right now, but you know what I mean. In any event, thank you all for watching. I'm looking forward to next week when we wrap up the story in its entirety. Until then, everyone have a good one and bye-bye. And if you're watching the stream as a VOD, your support has also been greatly appreciated. And you know what? If you want to catch me live in the future, you can do so by checking the link down in the description of the YouTube video, where you will find that there's a link to my Twitch where I stream every Friday and Saturday. And anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye.